What a tremendous shot that was.
Please rise as the Bishop Guertin cheerleaders present the flag on the field and the Bishop Guertin Band performs the national anthem. Come together tonight to raise awareness and honor anyone who has been affected by pediatric cancer. We wanted to take a moment of silence for a couple of members of our community that were lost too soon. This week, we lost Renee Nichols, the mother of one of our recent football alumni. Her support for and presence in our community meant a great deal, and it will be sorely missed. The players will be wearing a sticker on their helmet to honor her and her family tonight. Phil McCarthy, a 27-year veteran of the NHFOA, who died suddenly while doing what he loved, officiating a football game. Phil dedicated countless hours to supporting youth in schools across multiple sports, leaving a lasting impact on all who knew him. Let us take a moment now to reflect on their lives, honor their memories, and hold their families and loved ones close in our thoughts and prayers. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, from Stellos Stadium in Nashua as we get set for some Saturday night football. John Collins along with Tom King, soon to be joined by Rich McDonough. It is going to be Bishop Guertin hosting Merrimack, the Tomahawks, in BG's first home game of the 2025 football season.
It's not quite.
What a great night for America.
It's not quite Don Meredith, Frank Gifford, and Howard Cosell, but we'll try our best.
But you would be Howard Cosell, perhaps.
We'll try our best, Dan Daru.
Just
telling it like it is, Dan Daru. These are two teams, I think, that are almost equal, kind of in that second tier, maybe a little bit below it. Guertin maybe a little bit above Merrimack in that regard. A lot of points, John, in this game are going to be scored. It's going to be I think, in my mind, especially with Nate Bowen, a quarterback with Guertin, I think Guertin can put up the points. It'll all come down to who plays the best defense, penalties, turnovers, and a lot of other factors. Merrimack lost to Bedford 48-20. Guertin beat Pathfinder, right?
Palmer,
Pathfinder Tech.
Massachusetts.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. So Guertin will kick off. I will be back after the first quarter.
Hustle back, Tom King.
Number 10.
Well done as we get set for kickoff. A 6 o'clock start here at Stellos on what was a mostly sunny day today. Sun's descending over the Nashua River as the low line drive kick goes into the left corner and into the end zone for a touchback. Bishop Guertin kicking off on Project Black Night to recognize the plague of pediatric cancer in New England, especially. New England with the highest pediatric cancer rates in the United States, with New Hampshire being the highest. And players, many of them honoring those loved ones in their lives with cancer. And many of the BG players you'll see have different names on the backs of the uniforms to mark the very worthy occasion tonight. Pete Johnson, our executive producer, is alongside. Dylan Smith is on camera. And we are glad to have you with us on Nashua ETV's telecast. Second night in a row as we had a big game last night, South against Bedford. And also welcome our Merrimack TV viewers. The BG defense with a statement play on first down as they stuff the Tomahawks for no gain at the line of scrimmage. It is going to be 2nd down and 10. The Merrimack Tomahawks featuring quarterback Maverick Torres. He's only a junior, but it is his 2nd season as the starting quarterback. Very talented, worked hard in the offseason. It's the flea flicker. He gets it back. He hits the receiver in the hands, but the drop by number 7 for Merrimack on the intended reception, that was Stephen Doyle, the wide receiver that was open in the low slot and just couldn't hang on, with heavy pressure coming from Drew Redfern from the backside. Number 1, the defensive back, got there pretty quickly, but it looked like a catch that Doyle could have made. 3rd and 10, lofting it down the right sidelines, got a man as he cuts underneath, but the ball falls harmlessly for the BG defense. Good pressure. They had 2 defenders right around the intended receiver, who was number 4, and that was number 4 is Caden Dine. He is the featured receiver for Merrimack. He had a great first game in a losing cause to that high-powered Bedford team, the 48-20 loss. It was much better than 47-0 a year earlier, though, by this young Merrimack team. Caden Dine had 6 for 90 receiving, 2 touchdowns, 6 catches for 90 yards. The return by Rocco Roy of Gardner, Massachusetts, on the return for BG, and it's great field position to begin the game at the 45-yard line of Merrimack. Chance to put some early points up on the board after the quick 3-and-out defensive stop by the BG defense. So back in the shotgun is Nate Bowen. He's got 3 receivers split to the right. Got a passing formation right out of the gate to the Cardinals. And they will pass off the hands of the intended receiver, Sam Fayad. Expect to say his name a lot tonight. It was a quick pass, no real pressure there on Bowen. He was able to get a good look at his receiver, but it was a little high, a little difficult to handle for Fayad, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Welcome, Rich McDonough, to the telecast.
How you doing, John? Good to see you, buddy.
On a beautiful night. Good to see you as well, Rich.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not in game shape. I had to park about half a mile away. It's so mobbed tonight.
You know what? Merrimack shows up for their team on the road, don't they? And, of course, BG fans packing the near side stands on Project Black tonight. You got the really great representation of the student body over here.
It's fantastic. I had to wade through it, John.
Exactly. So first possession of the game for BG after the quick defensive stop, 3-and-out by Merrimack's offense. Bowen facing his first pressure down of the game. 3rd and 10, fires it. It is complete near the line to gain. The turnaround up the sideline and almost breaking to the end zone was Rocco Roy. 5'10", good hands as well. A great target there for Bowen. And they moved the chains in a big way on 3rd and 10. Gain of about 25 yards down to the 14-yard line.
That was beautiful, and that was the thing. Good year as a sophomore last year for Nate Bowen. Tall, rangy kid. Put that on a dime, didn't he, John?
He sure did. It was a line drive throw right to the target, and it was a pressure throw, too, on 3rd and 10, although they might have went for it on 4th down. There's this first down carry. Big chunk on first down. It's going to make it 2nd and very short. Call it a 9-yard gain up the middle. Looked like it was Logan Curran on the carry.
Yeah, they like their running backs this year. I talked to Coach Nalen yesterday, and look at that. Nice little rollout.
And that's in the end zone.
Bingo. That is
first touchdown of the game, and BG made it look easy. And that was Logan Curran on the carry following his blocks.
That is a signature Nalen move. They roll out, go down the line, pull somebody, and then create that four-gap opening right there. And Bowen is a strong kid. Beautifully executed.
Ominous start if you're Merrimack, how easy that they were able to push the defensive line around there, Rich.
Absolutely, and he does all the special teams as well. Kicks it, punts it, real
Quarterback
weapon.
and kicker. Makes it doesn't really boom it.
It's all right.
Perfectly accurate extra point by Nate Bowen, and it is a 7-0 lead for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Watching him in the pregame, they separate, of course, by position.
Yep.
They got him doing these drills. I don't know whether it was because it was right in time with the music that was playing in the pregame, but they look like a pro drilling team. I mean, they look good. I mean, they went down and kicked butt at Pathfinder Tech in Palmer, Mass. This is their first New Hampshire competition.
Right.
We saw cream of the crop teams last night, Bedford and South.
Right.
And so the question is, can BG compete at that level?
I think so. You know, I talked to Kip Jackson, the longtime coach of Merrimack, and as you know, I coached for decades as well. We had a great conversation. He considers BG a top 5 team, quote unquote. We'll see, but the discipline, that's Coach Anthony Nalen right there.
Sure.
And if the kids are executing at that level, comes from the top down, John.
And Anthony Nalen came here after winning a league championship with Lunenburg. He knows what it tastes like at the top and how to get there, presumably.
Champ himself in high school, all-stater.
Really?
Oh, yeah, in Massachusetts.
There's a kick fielded inside the 15-yard line, running laterally, though, and not really gaining anything after the catch was number 8.
Carried by number 2, Shea Egan.
Yeah,
Number 2 they had on the carry.
Shea Egan, real good athlete.
Shea Egan, yes.
And then you got the other Shea at number 8, Shea Scott, who's going to get some votes for All-State for sure. But one thing there, John, did you see the discipline on the BG kickoff coverage? They stayed in their lanes.
There was nowhere for Shea Egan to run.
And a great athlete was contained and forced back to the inside.
Exactly.
Nice job.
Yeah, 1st and 10. Pretty deep in their own territory. Merrimack's second possession of the game. The first one didn't go so well. Dropping back to pass. Maverick Torres over the head of his intended receiver, Shea Egan.
Yeah, we were just talking about Shea, and you could see he's a leaper. I was saying he's a real good athlete. Also, when he gets a downfield opportunity, a fantastic blocker in traffic. You got to love that, multi-discipline talent from your athletes.
We'll look for that. As Tom King said in the pregame, he expected this to be kind of a shootout, but the onus now on Merrimack to answer back to the BG, the rather easy BG touchdown that they were able to go 45 yards without much difficulty and score. Maverick Torres pulls it back down. Hit in the air is Stein as he got the ball in the air. Was able to come down with it. Caden, good job of hanging on, but well short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And Maverick Torres, is that a great football name?
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, you saw the Top Gun movies, right?
Of course.
What a great name, Maverick.
And the new one was great too. But
sure it was.
Last week against Bedford was his first ever varsity experience.
Yeah.
He's poised, Coach Jackson says, but he's got to grow rapidly.
Just a junior, and he's got a gun. The question is, can he be a Top Gun? Caden Dine almost hauled that in. It would have been good enough for a first down, but it goes off his fingertips out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tomahawks will punt.
And I think Sam Fayad, who's a real good athlete for Coach Nalen, he's looking around going, I dodged a bullet right there, because Caden Dine, he got a beautiful move when he juked to the outside. It just couldn't reel that one in.
Yeah, he juked himself open, but the ball was
Exactly.
just a little bit away from him to the sideline. So Mavericks Torres has been just a little bit off with his passes, high, wide.
That's a nice punt.
It is a good punt. And the big bounce, too. I don't believe it was touched by Rocco Roy, so that will be down by the Merrimack cover team, and it turns into a great punt. They get BG back to their own 25.
I tell you, if Rocco Roy touched that punt, he did a heck of an acting job showing that he
Pretend
didn't.
that he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Get that kid a contract.
I was the only one that thought maybe he came close to it. But so 9:16 to go in the first quarter of play. BG was able to go right down the field, 45 yards, score the first time. Now they got much further to go. They have to go from their own 25. So this would be a 75-yard drive if they can convert. Bowen's in the shotgun, looking pass formation right out of the gate again on this possession, but he'll keep it. Fake the handoff. He finds a seam, and he gets a first down. About an 11-yard gain for Nate Bowen on the keeper.
And one thing, I watched some tape of Merrimack, and it was game tape, so it was like in from the end zone. They've got to be defensively disciplined, and this is one of those things. They're so athletic and quick that they collapse inside and forget to force plays back to the inside. They scouted that.
Yeah, BG might have saw that. There's a screen pass, hauling it in, but getting hauled down after a gain of maybe just 1 or 2.
That's my man Hudson Schmidt right there.
Hudson Schmidt out of the backfield.
I talked to him today, John. He's going D1 lacrosse, and he's been beat up his whole career, snake bit, if you will. He's so healthy, and he's really fired up, John.
Good for him. Hudson Schmidt back in action. Gets 2, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 38-yard line of BG. Handing it off is Bowen. Up the left tackle, staying on his feet. Good run by Hudson Schmidt for the first down, and that health and strength showing itself right there.
Yeah, I mean, he broke a wrist, broke another one, beat up his knee.
Now he's just breaking tackles.
Now he's just breaking tackles.
That's where he wants
Mike
to be.
McDonough, who was slinging the rock 2 seasons ago for BG, loves him. And his dad and I went to Fairfield U together, but we didn't know each other till we were on the BG sidelines.
Well, he got the ball right to midfield. It's 1st and 10 for Bishop Guertin at the 50 as they look to double up their score, leading this 7-0. Just under 8 minutes to go first quarter. There's a pass down the seam. There's a heavy collision. He ran into the defensive back. They're going to flag that because the defensive back set up a wall. Yeah.
That's a tough call. He was holding his feet.
It will be a discussion now. They could possibly pick this up. I don't know. The referee's going to come over. They're going to have a conference. They're going to say, do we want to pick this flag up? It wasn't a deliberate interference. He just stood in the receiver's way.
Yeah, it was almost like a charging discussion in basketball.
Let's see.
I think they're going to pick it up. Nope. I don't have that crystal ball, John.
Push against the defense.
Yeah, interference. They're calling it.
Yeah. So it might have been just an illegal contact. It's kind of a pushing.
Yeah, that's interference.
Wow,
so they're calling the whole boat 15-yarder.
They sure are. You're right. So you can't do that, apparently.
Yeah.
Just, in basketball, that would be a charge.
or a block, depending whether you're Coach K or not.
Oh, yeah, the referees do call it either
look at
way.
that.
A double handoff.
Yeah, that's a great gadget.
Catching him from behind. Good job of hanging on to the football. Number 23 is Will Adams, who was tackled from behind.
And he's a first-year guy. He's 5'11", 190, John.
Yeah.
And Coach Nalen said he carries it like an upperclassman, and he's physical. We just saw it.
I think that was a Merrimack timeout. They are concerned about how easily BG is moving down the field on them rapidly, and
Without
they want
a doubt.
to slow that momentum, calling the game's first timeout. And yes, it does show Merrimack has 2 timeouts left to BG's 3, as they have not yet called a timeout. Some of the scores from around the area in this New Hampshire Division I West. You know about Bedford beating South 34-14 last night. North defeated Goffstown 28-13, a game they led big. Goffstown made it closer later, but it was still a 15-point victory. Surprise of the day, perhaps, Division I Keene losing to Spalding up in Rochester 29-21. We have another possible.
That's a long drive.
Isn't it? And Spalding was ready. There's a quick hitter, an angle into Ryan Connolly for a completion.
Ryan is fast. I will tell you, he was honorable mention in the West last year. He's going to be talk for all state, whether first team, second team.
Nice to have weapons.
He is so fast. They have
Donnelly.
4 guys,
Yep.
5 guys at the flanker wide-out positions who can smoke it. But he's the fastest on the team.
We'll list them in a second. Rich McDonough always does his homework. Up under center now.
Unlike when
Nate
I was
Bowen.
in college.
And he drew the defense offside. Bowen goes up under center. Tom was lamenting the fact that very few high schools run any under center plays anymore.
Right.
And that produced, it looked like, a neutral zone infraction and a free 5 yards. And it's going to make it what? First down and 5?
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
Vinny nailing the freshman son of a
Yeah.
coach, and he sold. He's a huge guy. You don't get knocked over that easily. But
So I thought Ryan Connolly got a 9-yard gain. He got a 10-yard gain. He moved the chain. So it was first and 10. Now it's first and 5. A handoff. Logan is going to go in for his second score.
Yeah.
Almost untouched. Logan Curran makes it a 13-0 lead. BG with the extra point kick to come, in command of this football game, and there's still 7 minutes and 10 left to go in the first quarter.
well, I tell you, Logan was out last year. Logan Kern was out last year. But Microcosmic, so many guys for Coach Nalen were just beat up all season. They missed this Merrimack loss last year, and they're champing at the bit tonight. And you're seeing it, John.
Sure. And Nate Bowen, after handing that ball off for the touchdown, is going to kick the extra point, and it just barely squeaks over the bar.
That
counts
flirted.
just as good as NFL kicker's booming shot. So it's 14-0, and BG is in control of this football game.
I mean, he got that with a sand wedge right there.
Yeah, sure did. BG, in case you missed it, they played in Palmer, Massachusetts last week to open the season on the road. Way on the road,
Yeah.
with a big win, 35-8, and I think Pathfinder kind of feels Merrimack's pain right now. This BG team looking good early in the season.
Well, one thing that was a key, John, I watched some film. The BG line, both the O line and the D line, they're huge. They're ferocious, and even though, Bishop Kearns, for example, he's a monster. He started as a freshman. A lot of these guys have lots of reps.
Bishop Kearns had to play at Bishop Guertin. And Dom Grande, is he Grande?
Sure is.
I believe it.
But they are ferocious, and they move people, and with an inexperienced, athletic but quick line.
I watched Dom Grande. He stands out because of his stature, right? He
Sure.
is, what is he listed at? 5'9", 285, and he looks every bit of it.
Yeah, he's a
Low
beast.
center of gravity. Good cover by BG as they down the return man, number 9.
Yeah, it was Jonah Feliciano, all-stater.
Feliciano.
Yeah,
pretty
really
good athlete, but he makes it to the 25-yard line, first and 10. Not terrible field position for Merrimack, but they've not been able to move the ball against this BG defense as yet in this game. Still a lot of football left to be played with 7:05 left in the first quarter. And huddling up on the sideline, I don't know if they're just calling a play or they're trying to psych themselves up as much as anything.
Sure.
Tomahawks coming back out here.
Well, one thing they had to do, Tomahawks, was get ahead of the chain somehow. Get appreciable yardage on first down. BG flipped the script. They want to keep them from doing that, and they're winning that battle right now.
And the handoff. And hit in the backfield and down. That's Aaron Chmielewski zeroing in. Number 0 zeroing in on the ball carrier.
No kidding.
Boy,
he's just a grinder, tough guy, real leader.
Tackle for loss by Chmielewski. Gains 2 yard in the wrong direction if you're the Merrimack offense.
Remember calling his brother's name at running back many times over the years, John.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Chmielewski.
That's right.
Yeah,
they're
he's
serving
a tight
chimichangas down below at the food court.
Chmielewski Chongas. That's good. You can mark it
I'll
down.
be here all night, John. It's going to take me all night to walk back to my truck.
Beautiful weather, by the way, that we have for this game. It's in the low 70s to start. It'll probably be mid-60s by the end of it. That's perfect.
It's perfection.
And just have to avoid the cramps. The players have to hydrate.
Yeah,
Overthrowing his target is Torres. He's not been accurate tonight yet.
It's still summer, by the way.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Technically summer, yep. What do we got, the 21st or something?
Something like
June
that.
21st to September 21st?
My meteorological skills are deteriorating, John.
You're the hardest working man in show business, Rich. You got a lot going on. You got the football, field hockey,
college,
soccer,
high school, you name it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun though, isn't it, John?
Oh,
get to watch these young people play.
Fantastic. Best
That's
ticket.
Overthrown.
That is a flag. There must have been some contact that wasn't allowed on the intended receiver, Caden Dine.
Probably, yeah. It was probably holding as he broke out. He did that little flag route.
Yeah, he's drawing a crowd wherever he goes. BG trying to shut down the best player in the receiving corps for the Tomahawks, Caden Dine.
They probably didn't. They're going to look at that and say they didn't really need to do that because they had perfect shell.
Somebody grabbed a hold of Dine on his route.
It was right when he broke for the flag.
Yeah. And so that is it a first down? The chains are in the wrong spot, I think. They have to wait till the mark off, Oh, it's going to be 3rd and 2? We got to get the down marker up over there. But it looks like 3rd and 2. Or 1, 3rd and 1.
That's a read.
I thought I heard a whistle going before the play, but it must come from the stands.
Boy,
that's a tackle for loss.
Somebody got a mouthpiece knocked out. That is ferocious. And there's Feliciano again, John. He is the anchor and the spiritual leader back there at the linebacking corps.
Also, Adam Pavelio was in there, defensive end number 29. Gang tackled by BG in the backfield. What do they call it? Team meeting in the other team's backfield.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just an impressive defensive display. Merrimack could do nothing with their 3rd possession.
But key right there, Bishop Kearns in the middle. He's a one-man wrecking crew, and he's a wrestler, big time. I wouldn't want to wrestle that guy.
Right. Pretty good punt. Backs up Rocco to the 35, but he gets through some tacklers and brings it near midfield. And he just gets wrestled down at the 48-yard line. And nice return. Great field position again for the Cardinals.
Good.
As they look to go up by 3 scores.
Good moves there, as Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. would say, shake and bake.
Yep. 49-yard line make it.
The big thing is, John, it's been a completely short field for Bishop Guertin, since they got in rhythm, and it's been a painfully long view for the Tomahawks.
So handing it off and hit at the line of scrimmage. Good coverage by the Merrimack line this time as Logan Curran is down for a 1-yard gain.
And Caden Dine came up from his DB spot. And what did I say? He forced the play inside, and then he's a great athlete.
Contained it. Yes, he did. Number 4.
That was discipline.
For Merrimack in the white jerseys as BG tries to go right to left on your screen for the 3rd time in this first quarter.
They're in zone.
Zings it. Bang. Complete. In space, Rocco Roy, still on his feet, gets drilled by Caden Dine to the turf, but not before. About a 15-yard pass play from Nate Bowen to Rocco Roy.
And this is preparation. This is players buying into the system, John.
Yes.
They were in zone. He curled into space, and Nate Bowen made a beautiful read, picked his best option.
Love to see those hands-to-hands passes. The quarterback zings it. Rocco Roy just Spider-Man there, grabs it with both hands and not a bobble. And so easy completion, or made it look easy, did the BG offense. Around left end goes Will
Fayad, I think.
Fayad?
Yeah, it was a nice inside little jet.
Sam Fayad.
Terrific athlete.
And you wouldn't think it looked like much. It was 5 solid yards.
But again,
2nd and 5.
Those edges for Merrimack, they bite and they tuck in really quickly, and that opens up the sweep. There was an acre of room for Sam. He might have gotten more.
Another good play call by the BG coaching staff. Pulling it back and keeping it. Bowen making his way through traffic to the 10, the 5. He's in for the touchdown. Nate Bowen from the 30-yard line, a 30-yard scamper for the BG quarterback. And he went through about 4 or 5 would-be tacklers to score that touchdown. The 3rd of the game for BG. They are up 20-0.
Again, they gave the quick option. He pulled it out of the running back's gut, knew what was coming, and he went opposite edge this time. Same thing. They bit down, and BG blocked down. Nicely done.
That is how you play quarterback, right? I mean, that was the perfect decision, and then execution afterwards by Nate Bowen. Just a tremendous play and just kind of a deflating first quarter for Merrimack.
One thing that was really surprising, and I know he's a good runner, Nate Bowen is. He does a lot of things well.
Yeah.
But there were two guys coming up in force,
were.
and he took off his first 3 steps. Once he got his plant foot down, gone. They could not close it. They were in position, but he showed me some jets there.
He sure did, and then he just had to beat the deep secondary, the safety, and again, that was no contest. So Bowen, a handful for this Merrimack offense. They've got no solution at the moment as he scoring all 7 points here as he got the touchdown. Now he's kicking the extra point.
There's
Three
a
for
good
3.
boot.
Yep. So it is a 21-0 lead for Bishop Guertin over Merrimack.
Well, Coach Nalen wanted to get out to a fast start. I'd say that part of the mission is accomplished.
It sure is. I mean, we're just almost 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and he's got 3 touchdowns up on the board. Other scores from last night and today: Salem all over Alvern, 48-0. Here might be a surprise to some people. At Londonderry, Concord wins 27-14.
It was a terrific win for the Tide. I'm
Yeah.
friends. I call Concord hockey a lot, so I'm friends with their parents. And I saw the post earlier, and Londonderry, you got to love Coach over there. But that's a great roadie if you're
It
if
sure
you're Concord.
is. I think I played baseball this morning up at Concord's Memorial Field, and that was all football, youth football. I think it might have been the freshman class.
But they're doing good things.
Yeah, I mean, they have a great feeder program up there. I mean, the enthusiasm, the attendance for that game up in Concord was amazing. And I think it was the underclassmen that played and won, by the way. There's a return down the right hash mark by Merrimack's
That's Egan.
Shane Egan, and he gets hit to the turf at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks, just desperately needing some sort of a drive that'll at least keep the ball out of the hands of the BG offense for a while.
Sure, I mean, he's one of their playmakers, Egan. Obviously, we've been talking about Dine and Shea Scott, but boy, he got hit hard, and this is a team that doesn't have big numbers when it comes to depth, John. So
yeah.
I'm sure you're gritting your teeth if you're coach,
Absolutely.
But they need him to make plays.
Yeah, let's see. Maverick Torres getting a word from the bench, possibly in the person of Caden Dine, or maybe just Dine wanted to talk to him about the double team that he's about to face in the left slot there, number 4. Faking the handoff, looking for Dine. He rolls out. He throws it to him. Caden comes back and makes the catch. A contested catch. Caden Dine, great hands. And it's not enough for the first down, but still impressive.
Yeah, that's what they need. Like Coach Jackson said, we got to get some appreciable yards. 5 yards qualifies. Yeah. Great roll away from a very fast Ryan Connolly, and that's a seasoned player right there.
Yeah, because he wasn't open when Maverick Torres let go of that ball. He just trusted his best receiver to make a play, and he did.
He
Second
came back
and
to
4,
the ball.
BG wants a timeout.
Classic. He came back to the ball. You find the flight path, and you go there. And, a great athlete like Caden Dine, he's not going to miss once he gets an inch.
No. And then that was a one-on-one coverage. There was not a double team there.
No, they were in man.
But it was very good coverage, and he still was able to
And again,
catch it.
Ryan Conley has jets, but so does Caden Dine. That was that was a great football matchup right there, even though it was just one play.
And we'll probably see more of it.
Well, Merrimack's got to generate more, but that's for darn sure.
That's true, yeah. They need to be stringing some of those together. In fact, they don't have the first down yet. They just have a completed pass on first down. 2nd down and a long 4 for the Tomahawks. They did put up 20 points on a very good Bedford defense.
And it wasn't junk time points.
No,
either.
right?
Yep. And they had a 49-yard pass and catch for a TD.
Caden Dine had 2 catches for a TD. And wrestled down short of the first down marker. I think that was number 21.
And Sam Fayad is banged up. You don't like seeing that. But here we go. Coach Jackson, can we have manageable 3rd downs or 2nd downs?
Yeah. Can they make the yard? 3rd down and 1. Tomahawks.
Yeah, Fayad's hurting.
And sitting down. Hopefully,
they can't afford that.
He's got the leg up. Oh, no, he doesn't have somebody else. Here's where you pray for a cramp on nights like this earlier in the season, that's all it is, because those are temporary. but we don't know. He's a key player for the Cardinals, so they're going to come to the sidelines.
And he's a great kid.
Yeah, and take a break. Other scores that happened this weekend, Malden Catholic took a beating from South. A big, strong, fast Malden Catholic team in Massachusetts. South went down there and won their opening week game. Well, they took their revenge on Wyndham, 28-6 today. They saw their second New Hampshire team in a row, and Malden Catholic won that one. No surprise, Pinkerton 41, Central 0. Hard-fought game. Winnicott 19-7 over Timberlane. Exeter had their hands full today with Portsmouth, Oyster River.
Yeah, that one was jumped out at me a bit.
42-34, right?
Yeah.
A lot of points scored, pretty close game. Might have been the game of the weekend as far as a close score. 42-34,
without a doubt.
Exeter does win it.
This is huge. Third down.
Third down and 1, and he gets it up the middle.
Oh, we got
flag flies, though. Usually from the referee that indicates maybe some holding.
Holding
and
or
that's
face
what
mask,
it is.
and it's holding, yeah.
It's going to come back. Unfortunately for the Tomahawks, looked like they converted the tough 3rd and 1 pressure down, and instead it's going to come back. It's going to be 3rd and long.
And Coach Jackson's been coaching for 26 years, and I was about the same in lacrosse and basketball, John.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. That's what turns your hair gray. It's not
right?
age. It's not stress.
Exactly.
It's not genetics or anything like that.
Yeah, that's a gut punch, right? Stomach acid. And, you know, you're like you're cheering for a second, and then you see the yellow.
You're wearing out the
Yellow
Maalox
flag.
bottles, that's for sure.
Right. So backed up to 3rd and 10. Tomahawks passing down. Dropping straight back, flushed out of the pocket, throws off his back, foot up for grabs, contested, and to the turf. Looked like both a BG player and Tomahawk had a chance at it, 84 versus 1.
Yeah, it's Drew Redfern was on the coverage. Connor Page, who I think is fast, but Redfern
He had the height advantage.
But he does,
Yeah.
and he Redfern read it like a center fielder right
He
there,
did.
almost make
Yeah.
that play. But to his credit, Connor Page going to the deck,
Yeah.
swatted that out of his
Made
hands.
sure that if he wasn't going to catch it, neither was Redfern. So it is an incomplete pass. It's 4th and 10, and Merrimack forced to punt again. Their punting game's been pretty good. Just what comes after it that's troubled him, not able to stop the BG offense. It's going to bounce as well, and it's going to take a neutral bounce. Stops at about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the BG offense. And can you believe we are still 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter?
Barely. I tell you, though, Landon LeBlanc back there as the punter, he's got a boot.
He does.
That is a
they
big
need
leg.
him, too, and he's coming through.
He's their MVP so far.
Yes, time after time. So pretty good punt. Switches the field again and gives his defense at least an opportunity to come up with a key stop.
Oh, my goodness. Matthew Goldstein, he was dazed and confused on the sidelines there. They're hollering at him, going, Goldie, Goldie. His parents are here. They're buddies of mine. He's a great kid.
Project Black Night for a pediatric cancer awareness.
It's awesome.
It is. And we see all the student body wearing their Project Black T-shirts, and all the players, or most of the players, have the name of a special loved one on the back of their uniforms.
Yeah, Mike McDonough, he wore my sister, his Aunt Elizabeth, her name. She beat breast cancer, nearly stage 4.
Glad to hear that.
Didn't miss a day of work, man, and it was a beautiful thing.
Glad to hear that.
Thanks, John.
3 receivers split to the left. Nate Bowen calling signals. A 2-step drop. He's going to heave it left sideline, and it's up and it's caught inbounds. Coming down with it was
James Fournier.
James Fournier with the catch near sideline.
He was, I was looking at the depth chart. And I'm going, I wonder if he'll even get reps. But look at that, huh? Speed and leaping.
He deserves to get reps.
Absolutely.
Man.
Well, that's
hands.
That's certainly the case. Alex Dolan, who was their numero uno receiver, got hurt in the Wyndham scrimmage, and he's gone for the year. So they're going to need people to step in and step up.
So Fournier with the catch. Big gainer for Bishop Guertin once again. 1st and 10 at the Merrimack 41. The handoff. Gaining 3 yards before he's hit is Curran. He's driven to the turf at about the 40-yard line.
That was good gang tackling, led in there by Nickel and Stevens. And but I tell you, these BG backs, they can take a beating.
Got it to the 42.
He just fell forward. Like I always said, John
Nice.
Riggins used to fall forward or fall down and get 2 more yards.
Wow. Two-way lineman Dominic Grande is doing these shotgun snaps.
You got pairs on each side right now, a little motion.
Doing a great job with it, right to the hands, the waist high, and dumping it over the middle. On the move is Sam Fayad. Fayad down the sideline. The secondary caught up to him, but another huge gainer. He went from the 40 to inside the 15.
And again, John, when I was watching tape when they were playing Bedford, frequently they'd have the little motion man, and he would slip underneath the coverage because they forgot their keys. And there he was, wide open with nothing but green space.
So he went from the 38 to, where is he, at the
Looks like the 17?
Yeah. So a 21-yard gain there for Sam Fayad on the reception from Bowen. Bowen's going to pull it back and keep it. He's over the left tackle, down at about the 15-yard line.
He's slippery.
Yeah, he got 3 on that.
And
second
I think that
and
might
7.
run us out of the quarter, John.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's going to be the last play. It looks like nobody in a hurry here to squeeze another one in. So 10
that would
seconds.
be
Wait a minute.
Wow.
They still might run one. They got 7 seconds. Looks like they might get this off.
No, I think Nalen's going to want to talk about it.
Nope. He did with about half a second to go in the quarter. Fires it, and it was nearly.
You know what that was?
off.
That was rope-a-dope.
Ah.
They were trying to sucker the Tomahawks into thinking they were going to just go to the quarter.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
Yeah. Either that or I'm just wrong.
Yeah, but the number 2 for Merrimack had a diving try at it.
Yeah.
It would have been spectacular.
Well, they didn't go to sleep, John. That was that's critical.
True. Yeah.
Critical.
That was Shea Egan again, factoring in the play. So we have a break here. Nashua ETV, John Collins with Rich McDonough and Tom King. We'll come back in a moment to Stellos Stadium. You're watching Nashua ETV, your home for exciting local sports action. Whether you're at home or away, don't miss a moment of the big game. Check out our updated app, now also available for iPhone and Android. Just search for Nashua Community Media TV in your favorite app store. Follow your favorite local teams on Nashua ETV, bringing you closer to the action than ever before. Nashua North 2-0 on the season with a 28-13 win over Goffstown last night. Kobe Perry had 2 touchdowns. Jedwin Luveris and John Sullivan had touchdowns, and quarterback Brody O'Connor played very well.
Yeah, he's the transfer
Titans.
from Milford. We saw them last week, and great start for those guys.
So we're looking forward to the Battle of the Bridge in a couple of weeks there on Nashua ETV. The roll-up by Bowen is going to receiver wide open at
He's
the 5.
going in.
Touchdown.
You see that great downfield blocking by
Jonah
Rocco Roy?
Feliciano for
Jonah.
6.
Rocco Roy held his block in that end zone for a year. It was awesome.
And once he caught it, as Rich pointed out, the blocking ahead of him, there was just nobody. He just ran into the end zone easily for 6 points. And it is a 4-score lead, just a few ticks into the second quarter for the BG Cardinals.
4 scored and 7 points to go, John?
Yeah. 4 score and almost 3 quarters, all of the 3 quarters to go.
It's amazing. Really.
If only Tom King had some touchdowns to shoot.
Well, let me tell you. I went and parked myself, if you could see. I was down at the 20-yard line.
Yes.
For the whole first quarter.
You.
I didn't have to move. It was like I saw the same sequence over and over.
What did you see?
And over. Merrimack 3 and out. Merrimack 3 and out. BG come down, score. BG come down, score. It was over and over and over.
Yeah.
Same deal.
Well, as we were chatting in the first quarter, in your absence, And I had to run from the other parking lot, Tom. That was but
I understand the parking lots are full.
It's amazing. Long field
Yeah.
for one team, short field for the other.
It's unbelievable. Well, Guertin's had to drive from like the 34 or whatever. They've had to march down. They haven't gotten it really short. But the thing is Rich, is they're moving the football. The other team isn't. It comes down to that.
Simple, yeah.
You know, it's that simple.
And Merrimack, because they're going 3 and out, and they're just not holding the ball away from this BG offense.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's
just a.
Merrimack's trying everything. They're going no huddle. They're doing everything they can to try to get going. I mean, they had no rushing attack. You know, it's up to Torres to find Caden Dine. That's their offense. It's their offense. Oh, thank you.
There's
Thank
the
you,
boot by Nate Bowen. And the ball coming down to the return man to the 25-yard line where he's hit and down 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks.
And there's that coverage discipline again. Guys are staying home. They got they're reading it and they stay in their lanes.
Yeah,
I'm very disciplined. I stay home a lot.
I'm not, and I stay home a lot.
It'll be at the 26-yard line. So our first look at Bishop Guertin football this year, and I got to say, I, for one, am impressed so far with what I've seen.
Got to stay healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
Bottom
right?
line,
Yeah.
got to keep the healthy bodies.
Right, and Tom, you know this. BG been snake bit with injuries.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
BG 5-5 last season. Of course, they want to improve on that. They look like they have the team to do it as they tackle the ball carrier a yard behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Kearns again.
Kearns getting in there.
He's a wrecking machine.
Bishop Kearns, 5'11", 280. And he looks every bit of it. And that ball carrier was not going to escape his grasp. It's a huge loss on the play. 3 yards tackle for loss by Bishop Kearns, 2nd and 13.
And he got, like I said, he got the center job as a freshman.
They drop it to the back out of the backfield and tackled at about the 26.
Good tackle in the flat. Bishop Guertin tonight is tackling very well.
They are.
Well,
That's
and you
a
saw
huge
Ryan.
key.
You saw Ryan Connolly's closing speed right there.
Right.
And then he
That's just a 2-yard
hung on with
gain.
one hand on the ankle. That's pretty darn good tackle.
Yeah, they spot him closer to the 25, so it's a 2-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd and 11. Maverick Torres did complete that pass, but he needs to go farther down the field. Pulls it down. He's going to run it. Got one man to beat to the outside.
He's
he
a good athlete.
Gets to the line to gain and gets pushed out of bounds. Good play by Maverick Torres.
Very simple on that play. He ran it where they ain't. And
to the
that's
wide
what they
side,
did, right?
too. He had
Well,
some
and
space.
I gotta say, Logan Curran, he saw it. It was his key.
Yep.
He just got outrun. I mean, this is a good runner. He's an athletic,
He's
heady
their
player.
running back on offense. So 1st down for Merrimack. They've been rare for the Tomahawks here in this first half. 10:37 to go in the second quarter. And Maverick Torres back in the shotgun. Calling signals. 2 receivers left and 1 right. Runs right to the short side. Gets hit as he gets rid of it. And that's going to be, what's this? Whistle before the tackle, it seemed
Yeah, no
like.
kidding. Dine step out
Was
of
that a
bounds? I'm
quick-
not sure.
That's a break for Merrimack because he was going to get tackled about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That was a big hit by Drew Redfern coming up, but nullified.
Maybe you're right, Tom. Maybe he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
So, incomplete pass.
Boy, that was a lot of action for an incomplete pass.
It was. And as you said, Maverick Torres absorbed a hit from the BG rusher.
2nd and
Quick
10
count.
for the 39.
Throws it. He's got a man open and wrapped up. Taken down by a
Again,
couple
the
of
tackle, and
Cardinals.
there's about 3 Guertin players around, whoever has the football.
Yeah, that was
as athletic as Shea Egan.
He
could not shake him.
Have been the two.
Egan and Dine are very athletic kids. I mean, they're fast, they're shifty, the whole bit.
And tough.
They can't get in space. That's the thing. Guertin's covering the real estate very well. The only time you didn't see them cover it was on the run by Torres.
Well, and Sam Fayad got a piece, and then everybody, support. That's awesome.
Torres looking to his right to throw. He's got a man completed. And Dine is wrestled down about a yard short forward progress of the 1st down marker.
And now you got a manageable conversion attempt.
4th down.
Yeah, 4th down. And
the
1.
yard marker guy.
1.5.
there you
go.
There's your reset switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a long one here.
They need. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
You got to go.
Yeah, it's a key play in the game, too. Merrimack just wants to keep the ball in the hands of the BG offense, and close, but they got it.
Good hard running. Good tackling, but harder running.
Over the left side.
Mr. Everything, Caden Dunn, I believe, right? Yep.
Oh, it was Shea Scott there.
Was it 8?
Hard to see these
Was it
small
8 or
numerals.
4?
It was Scott.
Oh, it was Scott. All right.
Yeah, it was Shea Scott, number 8.
Of course, we're a mile away up here.
And the crinkled
Well,
uniform,
it can't be any worse, Rich, than when we had opening night with the Central and the North numbers. Light blue and light blue and silver on white.
That was a bear.
Back up over the middle, completed
nice
to Dine. He's got some space, runs over the defensive back, and it's a big gain, about 14 yards on the first down throw.
Important for Tomahawks, but important for Torres because that was a beautifully led pass on a fast guy.
Yeah, it's
no huddle offense.
They spotted it at 35, call it a 15-yard gain. And directing
wide
traffic's got a
open.
man wide open. What a play by Maverick Torres as he hits Connor Page into the end zone. Touchdown.
And I told you, Connor Page is real fast.
Yeah.
It's just a question of can he shake. Well, he shook them. But there you go. There's your rollout athlete that Kip Jackson said that Torres can be. And that previous play, confidence builder.
And the good thing about Torres, only a junior will be back.
That's true because that is a high IQ quarterback play. He improvised a little bit, found the wide open receiver. It was a breakdown in the coverage by BG, and Torres exploited it perfectly.
Well, all the DBs thought he was going to take off with it, and they jumped up.
That's what that run that Torres had earlier in the series
set him up
for that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then,
an
obviously,
accurate throw on the run.
Then
too.
Connor Page, once he saw everybody bite, he went deep, and he's rolling to his weak side. That's a real good throw, just right.
Going for 2.
Going for 2 down.
That's interesting.
28-6, throwing it wide open and a completion in the corner.
Was it Doyle? Yeah, it looks like Doyle.
Number 7.
I think it was 3.
Steve Doyle. Yeah.
Was it 7?
Well,
it is Stephen Doyle.
But it's nice play action, suckered everybody inside, and then Doyle's wide open on the break.
And a hands catch as he goes, out in front of him.
We got a little bit of action, 28-8.
Yeah.
So
if you go 8 by 8s, what do you get? You're going to get to 24 quickly, but I don't know how that helps you really. You need a lot of touchdowns if you Merrimack.
You need as many points as you can.
28-8.
So you go for 2 every time.
All right.
Yep.
And of course, here's the tough part: stopping BG's offense. That was a great series for the offense from Merrimack.
This will be now. I think the deepest that they had to start. I believe they started somewhere in the 20s.
They started at the 25.
Yeah. All right. So that was for BG. So that's the deepest they start. Now we'll see what their special teams are like.
Oh yeah.
On kickoff.
Yeah. All right.
Well, how do you answer back? Important, absolutely.
Yeah. I think the best way to answer back, a methodical 12-play drive that sucks up 6 minutes. How's that? That's what.
With 8:44 to go, be most of the rest of the
If you're Guertin,
first
that's what
half.
you want to see. If you're Merrimack, what you're looking to do is see if you can get a turnover and change everything. Right?
Caden Dine with a
Fall on
squib
it.
kick.
Almost.
Kind of an onside kick.
I'll tell you what the call is from the sideline there as a BG parent is they call poison.
They're right. They originally tried to fall on it. They missed it.
They did.
They missed it, and just luckily.
Poison on the punts and then fall on it when you have those knucklers on the kickoffs, man. But that was dangerous.
It was loose for a moment, but Merrimack just couldn't quite get there.
Well, with a kickoff, though, don't you have to at least pick it up?
Oh, you do. That's why I said fall on it.
It's a live ball.
Poison on the punt. You can run away from it.
They can do it. And the punt, you don't have to touch it.
But on that one, you got to get to it first. If you don't touch it.
I think he's got something dialed up for Fayad.
Yep.
Who's in the slot near side.
Shotgun snap.
Lots of room.
Dom Grandi. Nate
taking
Bowen,
off.
Straight drop. Throws it down the seam. Wide open.
That's
completed.
The seam.
Eludes the tackler.
He's gone.
Off to the races.
Oh, look at that.
Flag flies. What's that?
There's going to be
it's going to be a block.
In the back.
Block in the back. It's going to bring it back.
It'll negate the touchdown, but it'll bring it back to the 38-yard line.
That would have been a 62-yard touchdown.
I think that was Fournier. But remember I was saying, look at all that room, John? That was that seam right there. Fayad, he ran the out route, and that opened everything up like a can opener.
Yeah. Ryan Connolly with
Here
the
we got the
big
replay.
reception down the right seam.
Well,
blocking the
we
back.
have it, Rich. There's no replay on the broadcast, so
Yeah.
we have it because of the delay here in the press box.
Just helping the folks.
So and there
Yep.
it is.
And then here comes your
yep.
block in the back right there.
Yeah,
right
on
there.
number 13, Fournier. Yeah, he got a little too enthusiastic to get in on that play.
So I said the 38. It was the 35 is where they're going to have it. So
Yeah, but I tell you what, BG knows it can execute that play, even though it's a bummer result for them.
Right.
Well, at this rate, Tom, it's not going to be a 6-minute drive, but they'll take it, I guess.
well, they haven't had one. in this
I know.
game.
They just can't resist, I guess, those long bombs. They're connecting so well on Nate Bowen back in the shotgun, 1st and 10. At the Merrimack 35-yard line.
Bowen.
He'll keep it. Bowen crashes over left tackle and met just beyond the line of scrimmage. Good
He
job by
wanted-
Merrimack to step up.
He wanted to go to the left side and run end around, and he should have stayed with that idea.
Well, and one of their key
Keep
players.
taking it wide.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of their key players is Zawardoka, and he disrupted that right in the middle. Good job.
Yeah.
Stayed home.
Short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 33-yard line.
And we still have 8 minutes to play in the first half.
Yes.
He's going forward. That should be
Rolling
procedure.
out
Nope.
to his right. No pressure. Completes it near sideline and out of bounds
Doesn't get much.
is
That's Sisse.
Dion Cisse,
Yep. Sisse down to the.
sophomore.
I tell you what, though, he was going forward before the snap.
Yeah,
I'm
in
surprised
motion.
they didn't pick that up.
Yeah, which is an illegal move, right? You have to kind of keep
You have to
lateral.
stay lateral, exactly.
Yeah.
Or go back.
Yeah.
It's Canadian football rules tonight.
Okay, yeah. They do that, don't they? They do like big movement toward the line at the end. And
The Argonauts are visiting. Same color scheme.
Ah, there must have been a penalty here.
oh, there was
Yeah,
a
there
penalty.
was
Maybe
a
they
penalty.
caught it.
Yeah,
They
they
called
called
it.
it.
They
They
did
called
call
it.
Hey, my
Nice.
LASIK is holding up.
Nice.
They called
I
it.
didn't see the flag on the field, but they did call a penalty. So it's going to be 2nd and about 13. Throw to the near side. It is completed. To the turf goes Rocco Roy with the completion from Bowen.
He's having himself a night.
Yeah, you mentioned just how many wideouts that can catch
They're-
the ball, gain yards for this BG team.
They're 3, maybe 4 layers deep, John. And then if you got a good quarterback whose IQ is growing by the week,
Yeah.
that's good stuff. And
You
they have
can
a
feed
ferocious
everybody.
O-line. Pretty good team
yeah.
we're looking at.
Yeah, we are not seeing much pressure when Bowen goes back to
Third
pass.
and 3 from the 28.
Flips it. And Curran is going to
He's gonna be
plow his way forward and
should
get the
have it.
first
Oh yeah,
down.
he's got it.
Did
Yeah.
you see Bowen leading the blocking?
Bowen
That's
in there.
outstanding.
Yeah. So they'll move the chains again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line of
Boy,
Merrimack.
That is deflating, both as a player
Yeah.
and coach. You had him backed up with the penalty,
Yep.
and obviously the touchdown call back, and here they come, smash mouth one more time.
And the defense has just got to be exhausted for Merrimack. They've been out there almost the whole first half.
Yeah, it is a physical beating.
Up the middle, turning it up the middle.
There's Hudson
is
Schmidt again.
Hudson Schmidt with another touch.
I told you I spoke with Hudson this morning. He's such a good guy, and I was coaching in the Tomahawks organization. Like I said, he's going D1 lacrosse, but he said, and he's been beat up. Tom King, you know
2
that.
years in a row.
Yeah, but he said that chemistry in this year's club, like nothing he's ever
Yeah,
seen.
Nayland said that to me too when I talked to him. He
Yep.
loved the chemistry.
Going to go with a quick hit to the left. It is complete. And a nice chunk on 2nd down and 7. They got a 2nd and 6. Got at least half of it. Ball spotted at the 16. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Well, Tom, I don't know if we're looking at a 3-hour marathon like we did on opening night last week. That was impressive.
Oh, that was.
BG.
That was also very depressive.
yeah.
That
Under
was-
center, Tom. There you go. Nate
There we
Bowen.
go, under center.
Hands off, up the middle, and still on his
Wow.
feet. Spills inside the 10-yard line.
Great run.
Was that,
That was
Feliciano?
Jonah Feliciano. with
Yeah.
the
It's a
carry.
little bit of a hybrid of what they did last year
Yep.
when they had that kind of a running attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of drift down the line of scrimmage and roll
Yep,
away.
exactly,
And they
yeah.
got a touchdown on that while
Yep.
you were down on the sidelines.
Goal to go. It looks inevitable at this point unless Merrimack comes up with a dramatic stop or pokes the ball loose.
First
That
and goal
O-line-
at the 5.
That
Under
O-line
center
is
once again.
O-line is surging.
And they
Up.
jump into the neutral zone. The
That's
whistle. Let's
second
see.
time, right, John?
Yeah. The hard count under center has produced 2 defensive offsides.
Well, I'll tell you, that's been signature for BG. You know, Matt Sanasuazo did that really well. Mike McDonough, my kid, did that real well.
Well, as
Nate's
Tom
doing
said, the kids on defense, they don't see that a lot. They don't see the quarterback come up under center, and it kind of makes them, uncomfortable. There's this
There's that
handoff
rollout.
and hit near the line of scrimmage, falling forward. It is
He
a
got in.
touchdown. Touchdown. Nate Bowen on the quarterback keeper.
His
A sneak,
second of the
basically.
night.
Yep.
Second running touchdown of the night for the BG quarterback to give his team a 34-8 lead.
Well, John Collins, 11 plays.
11 plays.
One
Didn't
less than
take-
what I asked for.
It's not 2 minutes left, but it's 5.
It took, I said take about 6 minutes off the clock.
They took 3.
They took
3.5.
3.5.
3.5. Not
Uh-oh.
bad. And there's a
Not a good kick.
Oh,
That
the only,
one
the only
not
miss
make
by
it.
Bowen so
The
far.
sand
tonight.
wedge got
Yeah.
duffed.
No kidding.
34-8. Speaking of that, speaking of golf, did you see that John Daly set the PGA record for the most strokes on one hole?
I did not.
He was playing at Minnehaha in South Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It was the 6th hole, par 5, and it's got giant lake in the middle of it. And he just tried to drive it across the lake, and he hit it into the pond 7 times. And he was just stubborn about it. 19
Oh,
strokes.
that's Daly.
John Daly,
That's Daly,
19
stubborn.
strokes on one hole. Set
Well,
the new record.
he
on
was just
PGA.
in Happy Gilmore, too, so he's
He
probably
was.
learned from the best.
He didn't play any golf in that movie, though. Did you see him? He was
No,
just
it
sitting
was
on
all
the couch.
his-
I know.
brewing down, as it were. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
and,
it's
of course,
hilarious.
walking
There's something
advertisement.
It was something out of Happy Gilmore, though. Just stubbornly trying to hit it across the lake 7 times.
But did he beat up an
and
alligator?
he finally got it over.
Did he beat up an alligator, though?
Crazy.
Wow. I would have liked to. Oh,
Where
I'll
was it,
find
John?
It was
Where-
in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think it was earlier today, or was it yesterday, maybe? Yeah, it was
At
crazy.
Minnehaha.
Yeah.
That's a quick laugh.
I know, right? It was a major ha-ha if you were watching
There
that.
you
I'm
go.
sure.
Watch out.
Oh, boy.
And down at about the 30 on the return. So,
Wow.
no, he's still on his feet to the 34.
Yeah, they didn't mark him down. He
Yeah.
got to the 34. You should have been tackled.
Extra
They-
effort. Oh, they say
Fumble.
it's a turnover.
They
The
jammed it
extra
loose.
effort was a bad thing for Merrimack
Right.
in that case because it gave BG a chance to
That's
poke the ball
too bad.
loose.
You want to
Oh,
reward him for
yes.
that effort, and
Yes.
fumbles the ball.
And that was
away.
Sasay in traffic. When he was
Sasay.
making that extra effort, he punched it loose. It has become an art.
Wow.
And a
So
science.
Dion Sasay forces the turnover, and the BG cover team pounces, and the rich get richer as far as the score and the possession, time of possession, as they go back out on offense again. And this exhausted Merrimack defense has
they've
got to stay on the field.
Gotta be exhausted. Gotta be.
Tom, you got to put a uniform on. Going to help them out. It's,
I won't help him out. believe me.
that's right.
That won't be a help.
Strike that. Yeah, you're right. And here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it.
Wide
Open
open.
receiver.
Picked off.
It's picked
Wow.
off.
He
Did
went
catch
right
it?
over the top.
He caught it.
What a play!
Huge play. Sam DeMoss Jr.
What a
Wow.
play!
He's a junior.
Sam Demas.
Demas. Thank you.
Sam Demas football rules from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Did he moss him?
He mossed him.
He took it away from him. He went up, and the pass that looked like the receiver had position on, and Demas took it away.
And he didn't interfere.
No.
He got right
Yeah.
up. He's got long arms,
Yeah.
and he reached it, and
A
that's
hands
a great
catch.
play.
That was like
And his team really needed it.
the way Jabbar used to get rebounds.
We're watching the tape delay above us, but
Watch this.
got to see this again. Hit
Watch
as he
how
throws it.
watch how he just goes right up.
And the takeaway.
High
Yeah.
points it beautifully.
Yeah.
Dolan couldn't get a leap in there. He was just at the end of that run.
Ooh. Sam, nice play. Sam Demas. And Demas gets the carry. So it's the Sam Demas show right now for Merrimack as they try to make the most of this 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half, trailing 34-8. Back in the shotgun, Maverick Torres.
You got Gabe
blocker
Gorman in there
motion.
now.
Big seam up the middle. He's got
There
a
we go.
There's Gorman.
track meet, and he gets dragged down at the 36-yard line.
So Merrimack has found its rhythm. They have found a little bit of something. And the no huddle, I think, is part of the reason why.
To build on.
Well, turnovers.
Torres completes it, hit as he catches it, and driven back. It's going to be a short gain on the forward progress for number 87 for
Zach Reedy.
Zach Reedy getting his first catch of the game.
Good play by Guertin coming up.
Again, no huddle, quick count. Throwing it down the middle. Torres going to try to make his best receiver make a play, but Dine is double teamed and escorted away from the ball.
Yeah, they are going to they're going to make sure they stay with Dine the entire way.
Yeah.
And Dolan, he was so eager to make up for that Moss interception right there. He's gassed right now.
Yeah, it's every Dine catch is a table for three. It's two cover people and Dine in the middle. And not much. They got to go to somebody else. They got to go to Shane Egan, maybe, who's by himself, one-on-one down here at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, he's got singles. That's an interesting
number
matchup.
2. And it's over the middle and complete. Back to our tight end.
Yep, that's Reedy again.
Reedy.
That was a beautiful leading pass.
It was right on the money. Zach Reedy wasn't all that open,
It was
but
good coverage.
Yeah, Maverick Torres throw him open.
Confidence builders, you know?
Yeah, something to build on, as Tom King pointed out. That's something to take into the halftime break, maybe, if they can convert this long drive.
100%.
3:35 to go. Straight drop. Torres dumps it over the middle.
Wide
Wide open. Complete.
How is Dine?
Good closing tackle by Drew Redfern.
Right, that wasn't Dine. Number
that was
7.
That
or
was
3?
Doyle again. He got the
Doyle.
He got the 2-pointer. I tell you, that's BG getting some of its own medicine right there.
Yeah.
You had
No
a
kidding.
delay and then get underneath the coverage.
Yeah, Merrimack able to rip off some chunks of yards here through the air and making 3:06 and rolling look like plenty of time for this drive to score some points if they can continue. Straight drop. Looking for an open receiver, jumping it over the head of the intended receiver. Great coverage there by Rocco Roy on the intended
Roy's lucky.
pass
He had
catcher.
a hand around
Shane
him.
Egan. Yeah,
He had a hand around him a little
Egan, yeah,
bit
he
before
did.
he went out in the flat
Yeah.
and
got away with it.
got away with it.
Okay, Rocco Roy trying to stay step for step with Shane Egan, dragging across the middle.
Hey, got to be lucky too, right?
Yep.
So every possession is almost 4 down territory.
Oh,
for
you got
Merrimack,
to believe it, yeah.
And it is 3rd down and 3 from the 44 of Guertin.
Near hash mark. 2 receivers to the wide side right and 2 to the left.
That's
They're going to go to the right and off the hands
That was
of the
holding.
intended receiver.
That was holding uncalled.
Really?
Redfern was all over him.
Wow, got away with another one
The
apparently.
whole Merrimack sideline were begging for it.
Yep. And might have affected the missed catch there, diving to the turf. Is it 24 or 44?
And here
on the
we go
catch?
with 4th down.
4th down.
4th and 3.
Yeah, 2:49 to go. That's actually enough time for BG to do something with the ball if they get the turnover on down.
So
So
you got to get it back, John.
Yeah.
Is to see what
pressure
Merrimack
on
did.
Maverick Torres here.
He's
He's going to
open.
throw, and he throws
Oh!
it before his receiver had turned around,
We got
and the
flags.
flag
Yeah,
comes down.
Yep. I thought there was going to be a call there. He hit him in the back as he went in.
He did, but
Somebody might have held Caden Dine.
Oh,
he was
set-
deep down in front of the
Let's see what the
umpire.
call is. It's going to be against BG, I think.
Yeah.
Nalen's asking for offensive.
The intended receiver, I really didn't see a penalty there. It might have been on the best. It might have been on Dine deeper down the field. A holding call.
Defensive holding.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
one
I think
offsetting. Offsetting.
Offsetting. Ooh.
All right, so we do it all over
Yeah.
again.
So
Fourth
I think
down and
I think you
3.
had a lot of hand fighting right there. You got holding,
Yeah.
but he did push off. The other thing
Yeah.
he did do, he broke his route. That's why the ball was out in front of him.
Right. I would look for Dine to come back to the ball as he did earlier here. Go to your best receiver and there he's open.
Crisscrossing
he gets
pattern,
it to
there he
him,
is.
and he gets undercut, but he gets the first
Yeah,
down.
and you've got to wonder if you're Anthony Nailing, how come Caden Dine is that wide open
Yeah.
on a 4th down play?
He dragged across the middle, and for the first time, there was nobody that went with him.
Yeah, one guy was digging,
Yeah.
one guy was dragging.
Down the sideline, taking the shot for Egan, and it's intercepted before he goes out of bounds. What a play!
And there's
Wow.
Fournier making up for that block in
Fournier.
the back.
It goes into his baseball outfielder impression there as he hauls it in at the warning track and makes it a turnover on the interception. Maverick Torres taking a shot, but he overthrew his receiver, and the only person that could get
Oh,
there.
it was
Fournier-
Dolan. It was Dolan.
It was
excuse
Dolan?
me. Yeah.
Dolan makes the reception. the interception, and it's
My bad.
BG ball with 2.5 minutes to go.
I think they were both right around there. But either way, they were involved in a penalty for a callback touchdown,
right,
and then the interception.
And so that was a first down play, right?
Yes,
a
it
chance.
was.
Correct.
So that's another learning.
Watch out!
Oh, getting free. It's
There
a
goes
track
Curran.
meet at the 40. He's going to get caught from behind, though, and dragged down.
That is great speed there by Doyle to stay
Yeah.
in pursuit.
Doyle is able to catch up to the ball carrier, but not before a huge gain into Merrimack territory to the 45-yard line.
And that
A
was
47-yard run.
23?
I think it was Logan Curran.
Yeah,
Logan Curran?
Yeah.
23.
And again, like we discussed, he was out all last year, and he was eager to get in there tonight.
The flip
The trap.
and handed back to the double
There he
handoff. Ends up with Logan Curran down the right side, and one man to beat. He gets tackled inside the 15-yard line. And the ball will be marked on the 15. Another huge gainer for Logan Curran.
He's got 67 yards on this drive.
Well, just slight question, was 2.5 minutes going to be enough to drive and score? They've only taken 30 seconds off the clock.
And running game.
And it's 1st and 10 from the 15. And keeping it is,
that's a nice
no, he
toss.
pitched it outside.
That is a great read. to
Will Adams?
Yeah, I mean,
Will
Flag
Adams
plenty.
somebody
Doty lost his helmet.
So
He's
got
got to come out.
And Anthony Grande will come in. I assume Dom Grande's brother.
That was
will be
a
into the
great.
game.
That was a great read by Bowen. He rolled back, rolled in inside, and then once everything collapsed on him, there goes the toss. That was awesome.
Yeah, we have not, believe it or not, all this football played, and we still haven't reached halftime. It's hard to believe, but
It is.
both teams have 2 timeouts left as well. Somebody just burned one. It must have been BG.
Yep.
Yeah, BG did. So they have 1 left, and the clock really isn't even an issue for them right now.
They can
Yeah,
rip off
143.
20, 30
Sure.
yards in a clip.
Sure.
Just don't want to clip.
Trying to hit the 40-point mark before halftime. This is not a 5-5 looking team from last year. This is a different team.
Well, that 5-5 team last year had a lot of talent that was on crutches on the sideline.
Oh, it was ice bags are us.
Yeah, no kidding. Who carried that on that play? Get down to the 3
that was Will Adams.
Will Adams, yes.
Yeah. And you wrote about him. Freshman, plays like he's a senior, and he's 5'9".
Exactly.
He's 5'11", 190. Boy, imagine him in a couple of years. He's good now.
Yeah.
1st and goal at the 3.
And back under center, is he?
This is an incredibly physical team.
This is going to be the that running play.
Another sneak, 2 sneaks. Ball's on the 3. I think he gained 3 yards on that previous sneak. Unsportsmanlike penalty.
It was unsportsmanlike when
Moved
that
it
helmet
half the
went.
distance to the goal. And now Merrimack wants a timeout. So
Yeah,
goal
I think
line
he just needs to
defense.
get a breath. I mean, these guys are gassed.
I think they want to do some strategy on that under center formation that BG has that a lot of teams don't see very often. Good for them for putting that in, huh?
Without a doubt.
Tom was lamenting the fact that you never see that anymore. You never see the quarterback go under center. Well, we're seeing it a lot tonight from this Bishop Guertin offense.
Hey, Nalen's got some old school QB in him. You know,
Yeah.
he's all-state QB himself.
And, you know, my mind goes to BG Bedford. When do those two play? I mean,
Soon.
that's going to be some kind of game. Wow. Soon. Yeah.
I've got him going through the 4th and no Bedford on schedule.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
mid-October.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, mid-October. Okay.
You know, they are playing Salem on the 27th. Salem's looking really good this year.
Well, he played
Oh,
Alvin.
that's true,
They
too.
blew Alvin away last night, but
Yeah,
Alvin's
yeah.
really struggling with numbers.
Very much so.
1st
Here
and
we-
goal at the 3-yard line.
Yep. 1:43 to go, and the handoff up the
Oh,
middle.
look
That's
at that
Curran.
waggle. That was sweet.
Is that Curran for the touchdown?
Yeah, I think, or Will Adams maybe.
Who's getting up off the bottom of the pile?
It looked like 9 guys could have scored for BG on that one.
Looks like Curran's getting congratulated, number 3.
Okay.
I did not zero in on
Let's take a look at it. We can see it once
we
again.
can. Thanks, yeah.
It was a student
Fake
body
away up
center.
here.
Center.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Merrimack players in on it, too, but they just couldn't keep him out of the end zone. Now BG.
Let's see if he gets more of a driver this time instead of a
kick
wedge.
the extra point, and Nate Bowen's kick
There we go.
is good. So he's hit all but one. touchdown. And it's that player right there, as Pete just pointed out.
Yeah,
Number 9.
It's Feliciano again.
Feliciano got the touchdown. My apologies. Couldn't see. But
You got a 6, you got a 9, you got a 3, a 0,
3.
all grouped together.
Right. I need a 44.
Wow. 41-8. I didn't see this coming. I thought I thought it'd be high scoring. I thought it'd be high scoring, but I thought it'd be like a 20-point difference, maybe. You know, a 10, 15 point 2 touchdown difference. I didn't see 41-8.
I'm getting more impressed by Pathfinder every down.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, they were down 35-0, I believe, in the first quarter.
35-8 was the final.
Yeah, they were 28-0 in the first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was. Guertin did a lot of the same things, but the game didn't count in the standings, so you're not going to play a lot of your guys.
Oh, true, right?
Or you're going to play them and then take them out. The other guys' experience.
They could have taken their foot off the gas pedal early in that one.
Boy, this is.
Look at that orange sky behind.
I know. I was just going to comment on that. I know it. What's the old saying? Red sky at night, sailor's delight.
Yes. End over end kick is fielded at the Shane Egan is going to take it back to about the 42.
Boy,
want to get on the turf before they rip this one away.
Yeah, boy, he is a tough kid.
Egan's tough, but I'll tell you what. Somebody's going to run if Guertin has this kick coverage the rest of the season, somebody's going to roll one back. I think so.
What's the problem?
I mean, well, the problem is they didn't tackle very well on that play.
Oh,
right. So they have to tackle better on on those plays.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going by a couple of plays. That's all.
True. So there is some time left here. 126 for Merrimack, who can throw the football. We've seen them able to move it through the air. And right into the shotgun goes Maverick Torres, the talented junior quarterback for Merrimack in his second season as a starter.
No, it's his first season as a starter.
First,
yes.
excuse me.
Second game as a varsity player.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He hasn't been a varsity player before.
I mixed him up with somebody else, I guess. So it's a run by the quarterback, 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. And 2nd and 8 coming up here as the clock rolls down toward the 1 minute mark. Torres bobbles, gets it back, throws it over the middle, over the hands.
There's another flag.
They're going to call that a penalty.
That's going to go on Fayad.
Yeah, Caden Dine again drawing another flag.
And Fayad's limping again.
And don't forget, in high school, it is 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. It is not a spot foul.
Okay. So that will take it to about the 45.
It's at the 40, so it'll be at the 40. It'll be at the 45 of BG.
Okay, we'll mark it off.
Should be there at the 40, 10, 5.
Yeah.
45-yard line.
That's
if they mark it off correctly, which is never a given in high school.
No,
I see some refs take yard strides, but many others are 3/4 of a yard and maybe a little more sometime.
The odds of scoring here just improved dramatically for Merrimack. 56 seconds left to go. Dropping back and trying to elude some tacklers and sacked. Turned into a pretzel. Hopefully his right leg is okay.
Well, Chemilicki was the original disruptor in there, and then Feliciano finished him off.
They turned him into a pretzel at the end. That looked a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
But he bounces back to his feet.
God forbid.
Hobbling a little bit.
I was at the Theismann game.
Yeah, he's flexing that right leg.
That's right, you were. You saw that.
I didn't see it.
No.
I didn't see the play until about 2 years ago.
Lawrence Taylor?
Yes.
The Monday night. It was a Monday night game.
Yep.
Was Howard Cosell calling that one, Tom? Tom did his Howard Cosell impression earlier, Rich.
I believe so.
I still do it pretty well.
Three-man booth. You have one, too. How about you?
And he hit the chuck, ladies and gentlemen.
the best Howard Cosell impression.
Rich Little.
No. Well, Rich Little, yeah, but professional. But the best Howard Cosell impression I've heard is
Billy
actually
Crystal?
Henry first had no. Former Merrimack principal Ken Johnson.
Really?
All right.
The best.
Ken Johnson shout out on Merrimack night.
Best.
And Merrimack TV is watching this, you know.
And that is why we call him
Ken
TKpedia.
Johnson now lives on the Cape.
Oh.
Yeah, he went down south, moved down south. He was at High Point as a adjunct professor, I believe, and then he went somewhere else down south. And he and his family have moved back up to Cape Cod or where, someplace nice down on the islands, and he's enjoying life.
Okay, well, the half has come to a close.
I'll tell you what.
41-8.
It just does not seem the same without Bill Thorpe's cookies.
Oh, yeah. The
We
Stellos
got to get him
booth.
to come to Guertin games.
Stellos booth is missing Bill
It
Thorpe's
is missing
cookies.
Bill Thorpe tonight.
Yes,
Yep.
it is Project Blackout tonight. Our mission is to educate and promote need awareness and funding for those affected by this devastating disease while supporting innovative research leading to enhanced forms of healing options and the elimination of cancer in children. Project Blackout continues along with our football game after this halftime break. BG leads it 41-8.
Please welcome the Bishop Guertin Marching Band. The band is directed by Brian Stark. Bishop Guertin High School proudly presents Hit the Dance Field, featuring the 2025 Cardinal Marching Band and the songs Twist and Shout, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and Shut Up and Dance. The band is under the direction of Mr. Brian Stark and is assisted by Mrs. Amanda Stark, with percussion instruction by Chief Master Sergeant Jade Long, United States Air Force, and Drill Sergeant Dr. Ron Fusel. BG Marching Band. Drill designed tonight by Dr. Ron Fussell. The ensemble was conducted by Drum Major Maria Tribo. Tonight, we would like to recognize members of our 1975 Division II state champion football team on the 50th anniversary of their remarkable season. That season, the Cardinals battled their way through key wins over Milford, Monadnock, Pinkerton, Lebanon, and Stevens, proving their toughness week after week. By the time they reached Holman Stadium for the championship game, the newspapers called it a battle of equals. And in that final clash, Guertin fought past Somersworth in a hard-earned 14-8 victory. Leading the way were Coach Dick Pawowski and his tri-captains, Jerry Lemire, Rich Poole, and John Croto, supported by senior contributors Steve Normandy, Jim Roundtree, Brett Bosaloy, Mark Colley, John Elliott, Mike Mignol, Bob Otis, Mike Powers, Fred Shea, and Corey Johnson. 50 years later, we honor not just the scoreboard, but the grit, unity, and spirit of those Cardinals. They set the standard we still strive for today. Please give a warm welcome to the members of that team that are in attendance tonight. Dave Russo, Paul the Animal Croto, Alan Fanuff, Mike McNamara, Jim Otis, Peter George, Gary Clark Powder, Dave Elliott, Tony Johnson, Kurt Norris, Bob Otis, Brett Bolsole, Matt Plant, Steve Normandy, Fred Shea, Rich Poole, the captain, John Croto, captain, and Linda Brodo, the cheerleader. So let's honor the past champions, inspire the future, and raise our voices like it's 1975 all over again. Go Cards! Big round of applause for these champions. Tonight, Project Blackout and the Bishop Guertin community have come together in a unified show of strength, love, hope, and inspiration. And now, BG Senior, Sophia Benoist, will sing Rise Up as we all raise our signs to honor those in our lives that have been affected by cancer.
5 years ago today, I sang the song to my grandma after she was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma cancer, a time when doctors said she wouldn't survive. But she did, and today I sing this song again, not just for her, but for anyone who's been affected by cancer. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fight up, but I see it in you, so we go walk it out. Move mountains, we go walk it out. Move mountains, I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again for you. nights isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll bring the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring the world to its feet. Move mountains. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, rise like the day. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Let's give it up for a great performance. Let's give it up. Let's give it up to Sophia. Get ready for our second half of our BG Merrimack game.
Welcome back, everybody, to Stellos Stadium in Nashua. We're at halftime, getting set for Merrimack at BG. Third quarter coming up. It is Project Blackout ceremonies that took place at halftime, including a beautiful rendition of Rise Up, sung by Sophia Benoist of Bishop Guertin. Tremendous rendition that gave goosebumps to everybody here at the Stellos Stadium. So well done. And so we're looking forward to a second half of maybe some more competitive football than we saw in the first half. A dominant performance by Bishop Guertin offensively and defensively.
Well, they thought it was competitive.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Yeah. What competitive did you see?
I mean, not on the scoreboard, but of course,
Right.
Merrimack's given their all, but the defense has been on the field seemingly forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't even rough estimate time of possession, but I could say like 75%.
Yeah,
that's something like that.
That's conservative, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it was a 28-0 score, I think, before Merrimack got theirs, and then it's just been a dominant display.
Yeah.
So we got some numbers.
Yeah, sort of, but yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't, because I just started doing it. So.
Yeah.
But they showed some signs of life. They got that 2-point conversion.
We need AI to calculate
They threw it
this.
out to Doyle. I started using it actually.
Yeah.
But the BG, they got the 8. They made it 8 points, and then BG punched right back. He traded turnovers and such. But the way they finished out that second half, John, was that's a lot of momentum to take to the locker room.
It sure is. So Bishop Guertin off to a great start this season at trying to make it 2-0. They certainly were impressive on the road in Palmer, Massachusetts, and now it's very much so in their first home contest here at Stellos on a Saturday night. Beautiful Saturday night.
Well, they better get the road mojo going because they got to drive out to Keene next weekend. And,
right.
When I was coaching, we'd go out to Keene, and you need an hour to unfold.
Right. And Keene had the longest road trip that there is, right, in New Hampshire football. Keene to Spalding.
Spalding, right.
Yeah,
right.
and Spalding beat them today, 29-21. So, BG's going to expect to win that game when they go out to Keene, but it is a long bus ride, like
Never
you said.
expect anything at Keene.
No, they're
right,
physical.
Keene?
They're
Never
physical
expect
kids.
anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you go over that mountain and things change, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Including the leaves.
Yeah. Jumanji happens. Like anything can happen in Keene. They have great home base. The black and orange out there. And,
I love those unis.
Yeah, don't you? They're playing on Halloween, by the way, at Bedford.
Perfect.
So that'll be some kind of night for the Bulldogs. And Keene doing battle. We have a Halloween night game. It's interesting to me that I don't know why I thought they might move it because it's Friday night and all the kids are going out trick-or-treating, but it's like right in the middle of it, 6:30, right?
Bowen is 10 of 13 for 192 yards.
Bowen?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the kids will be dressing up probably that night.
I will.
I think. You will?
Sure,
Yeah, what are
let's
you gonna
go. Let's go.
You going to be a coach again?
Yeah, I'll just put on the old Coach Mac clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a Nashua ETV shirt.
Right. Yeah, so tremendous first half for Nate Bowen and a host of talented receivers that he has. I noticed that he didn't really throw. Does he throw the ball to Chmielewski? Or does Chmielewski just basically block everybody?
He didn't. I don't think he targeted him.
No, he didn't. But
Chimmy was doing everything else.
He lit up everybody else though, and ran in a couple of scores himself. Did Nate Bowen, in addition to hitting all but one of his extra point tries. So a 41-8 lead over the Tomahawks, who will be kicking off to begin the third quarter.
Just what you don't want is give that offense back the ball to get going when you're facing down.
Yeah.
A 33-point deficit.
They have gotten one turnover. They wrestled away a pass.
Yeah, the Moss interception, that was fantastic.
Over the top.
Sam Demas.
And it's a shorter kickoff. It's going to be fielded at about the 25, run back to the, 31-yard line. Make it the 33. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals offense at their own 34-yard line. So Nate Bowen back out there, the first unit, I believe. They might not be out there for the entire game, though, this first unit. If things keep going the way they're going. Under center again is Bowen.
Yeah.
No shotgun.
Last thing Nalen wants to experience is
it.
more injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good juke outside.
Yeah. And off to the races goes Logan Curran. He's driven out of bounds, but not after a huge gainer.
This guy is a fantastic back.
This is just crazy.
But once again, the entire force edges from Merrimack, they pinched inside, and he busted it right outside.
It was 1st and 10 from their 34-yard line. Logan Curran runs it all the way to the 44 of Merrimack. So that was a 16 plus 6. 22-yard gain.
I was better at math when I was bartending.
So they had 221 yards rushing in the first half.
Holy cow.
Added 22 to that.
So 3 to the
dropping back is Bowen looking to throw deep down the sideline. He's got a man,
short.
And it's completed to Rocco Roy coming back to the football.
Roy did a great job of playing the outfield. He watched the ball. He stopped running. The defenders kept running, and Roy came back to the ball.
Well, Caden Dine had to go to a spot, and he rotated under. It was an underthrown ball, which actually was an advantage for him.
34-yard pass reception by Rocco Roy from Nate Bowen as he came back to the football.
First and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 10.
And it is goal to go. Handoff, number 5 is Hudson Schmidt. He cuts it back over the middle. He fumbled it. Merrimack thinks they have it. Let's see what the official indication is.
Huddy put it down on the ground. It looked like it.
No official indication of a turnover yet. I don't know if the officials saw what the Merrimack defense saw.
They
It
got
is.
it.
The referee calls it. It is
Hudson's
a
gonna be-
turnover at the 5.
Hudson is bummed out right now. I got to talk to his mom at halftime. Real nice family, as I said. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll eat him alive for about 2 plays. He's a heck of an athlete. Like I said, going D1 lacrosse.
Somebody popped it loose for the Tomahawks to get that must-get turnover at the 5-yard line. They've got at the 6. They've got a long field to go, but they'll take it.
And you could see Nalen buckling Hudson Schmidt's helmet on for him, but I'm sure he gave him a word, said, like, hey, go get it back, kid.
Yep. So back on offense, Merrimack survives the opening possession by BG.
And there he
Wrestles
is.
to the turf.
And there's Schmidt on the
There's
tackle.
nothing
Schmidt
offensively.
with the tackle, yeah.
And the start of this game, the second half, is looking, except for the fumble, is looking like the start of the game.
Zach Reedy with at least his 3rd catch of the game. Tight end for Merrimack. No
They
yards
lost
after
one.
the catch. He did lose. You're
Yep,
right.
2nd and 11.
Negative yards on that.
Well, you could see Schmidt
Yeah.
just in attack mode after he
Sure.
dropped the rock.
And dropping back, Torres gets rid of it and incomplete. Good coverage right on the intended receiver was number 9, Jonah Feliciano.
He's been all over the field
Yeah.
tonight, John.
Pass was intended for Shea Scott, coming out of the backfield, I believe. And Maverick Torres just left it short. So forcing the fumble, causing the turnover, and in danger of giving it back right away here. Third down and 11.
Yeah, from this point, that's a mile.
Dropping back in traffic, throws it. It's over the head of the intended receiver.
Dangerous, boy. I'll tell
Yeah.
you, BG had about 4 defenders that were looking to grab that football.
Yes, they did. 4 defenders to 2 receivers from
Yeah,
Merrimack.
that doesn't. Now they got to punt from their own end zone, which is never a good thing in high school.
That's true.
Adventures in punting, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
And this is one where, you know,
gotta get
Rocco
this- you
Roy
gotta get-
has to catch it at least to.
you got to catch it. You got to make sure the snap
yeah,
is good. It's
at
not
least
over
fair
somebody's
catch it.
head. It's not low. The whole
Right.
bit.
He
It's
gets down
low.
and he gets it. He gets it away.
Gets it away, but it was an adventure, right?
It was. Back to get it is
Oh,
Ryan
nice
Connolly.
special teams tackle.
That was a
Yeah.
beautiful tackle.
No,
great play.
Yeah, Ryan Connolly did a nice catch of the ball. It almost went over his head, and then he
Yep.
had no real return because of the good coverage by the Tomahawks.
I got to give Tomahawks a lot of credit because when you're backed up that far,
Yeah.
your line has to spend a lot more time and energy of making sure that punt block doesn't go. So frequently you don't get your guys downfield, but
Yeah.
they did. That was excellent work by the Tomahawks.
Yeah.
So I've got Guertin for 413 yards first half. Total offense first
Wow.
half. First half.
Bowen's under center. He's going to
That's
hand off
woodshed
to the
material.
eye back, and he is
That's-
Hudson Schmidt up the middle for about 8th.
He was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Well,
Yeah,
he's, you
yeah.
know, like, again, as Rich said, he's going to be fired up. But
Both arms on the football, and
Yeah, he was wrapping that up
Yeah.
like a glue trap.
call it a gain of 7.
Yep.
2nd down and 3 from the Merrimack 35-yard line. Just a couple minutes into the 3rd quarter, and BG trying to add to a 41-8
Look at the blocking.
lead. And great blocking. Hudson Schmidt threatening to take it all the way to the house. Gets tackled at the 15-yard line. A gain of 20.
Yeah, I think he's
I
committed to making up.
I think if you're BG, you want to run and keep the clock moving. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, and also
the-
avoid the
yeah.
injuries.
There's
The
again
thing is, if they score a touchdown here, it's running time.
oh, that's right.
So they need another score, which we thought we were going to get in the previous series. So
Yeah.
Hudson Schmidt is costing us time.
So a 19-yard gain make it for Hudson Schmidt as they mark it at the 16-yard line. And
I
Nate
do
Bowen-
have confirmation that
Yeah.
we have an audience in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Oh,
Yes.
great. Is that your son's there?
Yeah, that's right.
Great. And it's a short gain. on
Michael, study. What are you watching TV for? Hit the books, kid. Come on.
first. Maybe he could do 2 things at once.
No,
you think
he
about
can't.
that?
Yeah, that's what you try. Look how you turned
I
out.
can't do that, but I'm just saying
Can't
maybe
walk
he
and chew
can.
gum at the
he's,
same
he's a
time.
McDonough. He's got some brain cells.
Yeah, he got his mom's brains, thank heaven.
I didn't see you carrying on that play. I was too busy yelling.
Oh,
Mike.
yeah. Yeah, you were.
He's doing all right. He got a
I think it
3.9
was
his
number
first
3,
year.
Logan Curran, Tom.
Yes, it was.
Came out right after. So it's 2nd down and long here, 2nd and 8 from the
14.
14-yard line. in the shotgun again. Throwing it up
Schmidt's
for grabs.
open.
It is
Oh!
intercepted, inbounds, still inbounds, down the sideline and out. Another interception by Merrimack down near the goal line.
It was 5-on-5 right there. It was Gabe Gorman.
Yeah, Gabe Gorman with the big pick.
He had a couple nice runs from the backfield last.
2 times deep in the red zone, and BG turns it over.
Well,
in the third quarter.
We saw it last night, and I'll always say it, when a quarterback throws off his back foot,
bad things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that thing just got skyward in a hurry.
Yeah. Unless Gronk's over there or Moss is over there. Yeah, it's a dangerous play. And a good play by Merrimack's secondary to pick another one off. Coming back to the ball, ripped to the turf, no return because of the tackle by Rocco Roy. But it is Shane Egan that gained some ground on first down. Call it a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Ball at the 20. Merrimack trying to do what BG could not yet do with a couple of possessions here in the third quarter, and that's score the first touchdown of the second half. It's 41-8 at halftime, and it still is, as Maverick Torres gets flushed out of the pocket. Looking to run
well, they're all
to the
reading
left
his eyes.
and gets dragged down
should
right
have
at
it. Should have it.
They were all reading his eyes in that left big space to his front left side.
Yeah, exactly.
He
all that
does have
space,
it,
they're
Tom.
looking for where he was going to throw.
Yeah.
And good job by Torres to run it.
Yep, and then
If that is Torres still,
Yeah.
right? Correct.
Yeah.
it's good recognition, absolutely.
Because you're going to see some subs coming in by the fourth quarter, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Paul said
Well, if you're Kip
Might-
Jackson, you can't get beat
might,
up.
yeah, might turn into a JV game.
And off the left hash mark, crashing to the turf is Fornio.
Gorman again.
Gabe Gorman.
Got to get you LASIK.
I know, really.
That was Demas?
Demas on the tackle?
No, he's a receiver.
Okay.
No, it was Gorman on the carry right there.
On the carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demas, receiver for Merrimack. I haven't called Caden Dine's name in a while. He's right there in the slot number 4 to the right of the quarterback. Going deep over the middle. He's going to try for him. He's
Got
open, and he gets it. Caden Dine inside the 32-yard line. Mark it a big gainer from the 23-yard line of Merrimack to the 33-yard line of BG.
I tell you what, he was running that post, maybe flag route
32.
fast, and then beautiful play underneath for the crossing pattern, and that made Rocco Roy bite.
Wow. So that's about a
45 yards.
45-yard gain from the 2 top offensive players for Merrimack as they connect once again. They got that great chemistry, Maverick Torres and Caden Dine. Got behind the secondary. They kind of forgot about him for a second, and he made him pay.
You had over-under coverage, but you got right between them. Nice,
Yeah.
beautiful throw.
Yeah, it was. So it's 2nd and 11. Stepping through traffic again and squeezing through to the out. It makes a positive almost a negative.
You know what we're seeing him evolve as a decision maker right there.
And
You're down by a country mile.
I mean, look, I don't think Torres has played a bad game at all. I mean, I think the problem is Merrimack's defense. They can't, now granted they've got 2 turnovers, but they just could not stop.
Just
BG
needs more
offensively.
possessions, right?
Right,
Well,
exactly.
BGO line is the size of an NFL team.
Yeah, exactly, no doubt about it. It is huge.
In the shotgun, Maverick Torres calling signals. Going to hand this one off up the middle. Flag flies from the referee from the
Probably
back.
a hold.
Yep. Must have saw something, and it is.
Usually from that's holding in that spot.
Yeah.
I thought Shea Scott was going to squirt right through there, but somebody got a piece of the jersey.
2 chances at running time. 2 chances.
Says the
2
sports writer.
chances at running time.
Yeah.
2. We got another flag down. What did they just threw another one?
You got a pot on the stove, Tom.
The 2 flags down?
Yeah.
They might have moved the flag just to get it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a spot foul. It was over the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so Merrimack had been moving the ball smartly down the field, but they were their own worst enemy there with the holding call. It's going to
So
be
a 6-yard loss.
Yeah,
So
third
it's
and
17
17.
from the 39.
From the BG 39. So, of course, Merrimack would love to get it all in one shot, but try to make it a manageable fourth down play.
Well,
is
they
the
got
goal
Caden
here.
Dine in the slot. He certainly can get there.
Yep.
And
So I got a question. If the girl who left the phone here that we're charging for, if she gets a call, can I answer it?
yeah, it was Charlotte Accomando, whose
I
brother,
can.
Yep.
his Carter Accomando, was a terrific linebacker for the Cardinals a few years ago.
So we are set for 3rd and 17 from the 39, and then another whistle.
Wow. It's turning
Timeout.
into last Friday,
Yeah.
Tom,
I'm telling
which means it's
Yeah.
going to turn into Sunday
Oh, God.
soon.
Our PA announcer tonight, Cesar Arboleda, is the dad of sophomore Luke Tenza, who is coming up through the ranks. So doing a good job tonight. Cesar on Project Blackout night here at Stellos. You can see all those students down there, Project Blackout T-shirts, filling up the stands. There's been so many people that have come to this game and forced Rich McDonough to have to walk a country mile from his car.
That's all
Great
right.
attendance tonight on a
So I
Saturday
got my
night.
steps in.
Right?
No, it was great. It was a throng. I had to wade through it, and I saw maybe some familiar faces as a BG parent. And,
Yeah. You always
but-
see familiar faces. I'm surprised you can get here with all the conversations
Oh yeah,
that
but
you get into.
but you know it's but the beautiful atmosphere of the Cancer Awareness Night,
Yeah,
pediatric.
yeah.
I love it.
yeah.
Way to go.
That's a big night. It
So
always is.
classy.
Very well attended, as you can tell.
Yeah.
It's, the crowd is here. So
Right. Players with some names of loved ones in the backs of the
and
uniforms.
Merrimack's got a good
Yep.
crowd for
3rd and
visiting team.
17, and it is completed to
Wow.
Caden Dine. The flag's down.
Yeah, I know it.
So what happens now?
Well, I think they held Dine a little bit. I think that he fought off a hold. I think that's what the call is.
Do
But
you
they-
take this so it remains 3rd down?
well, the whole defensive holding, I don't know if it's an automatic first in high school or not.
But you would get to replay 3rd, though, if you take it, rather than just take the.
It's an interesting choice.
Well, that was to say
It
on the
really
coverage.
is.
But I tell you, Dine, great athlete. We said it all night. Experienced senior. He knew exactly how to shield
Yep.
him and
Wha-
create space.
Sorry, what do the pros do when you get a pass interference short of the line to gain on 3rd down? Do they call it a first down?
Depends
No,
how
they
long
call
it
a
is.
spot foul.
Spot foul,
Spot
first
foul.
down.
Spot
If
foul.
it's shorter than 15.
So it's short of the goal, the first down. It's still short of the first down.
So it's
Yeah.
offensive
yeah.
INT right there. He pushed off a
He
little.
was
Oh,
offensive?
they call it offensive.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what he did,
Did
I
not
was saying
see
he
that
used.
coming.
I was saying he used his body to create space.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute.
flagged
No,
him for
hold
it.
on a second.
Oh no,
Hold
they
on
went
a
back.
second. They went
Okay.
back.
They went
Yeah,
back to
All
this.
right.
It's not offensive. It's
Okay.
defensive.
Yeah.
He was,
Okay.
They had started the
So
marking.
they take the penalty because it's 15 yards.
Yeah, and it stays 3rd down.
Initially, they were starting the marking process.
Oh, wait a minute. If it was 15 yards from the spot, it would have been. It was
Well,
3rd
they had
and 17.
3rd and 17.
I think they just
So
put
it's-
the ball where he
No,
he
3rd
got
and
fouled.
17. So now it's 15-yard penalty.
Yes.
So now it's 3rd and 2 for
3rd
the
and 2.
24.
2 tries to get 2 yards, basically. 2 down territory.
That's
And they're
a good
able to
play.
get it right here
Nice
on the
move.
dump-off pass, still on his feet inside the 20.
How about that nice little hitch by Shea Scott to break up the seam there? That was really great athletic move.
Yeah, good play call. Maverick Torres to Shea Scott to pick up the first down and more. So it'll be 1st and 10 just inside the 20. And it's Merrimack with the next best chance to score the first touchdown of this second half. They were trailing 41-8 at the break.
This is one of the more energetic drives they've had.
Yeah, a lot of throws too. Like this one, it's underthrown by Maverick Torres. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and that scoreboard is wrong. The line of scrimmage is the 14-yard line, not the 19.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Inside the 15, not the 20. I think I screwed up the scoreboard operator saying that. It's inside the 15-yard line. So they can get the first down, of course, without getting the touchdown, somewhere around the 5.
I tell you, Shea Egan ran a nice little route right there.
Yeah.
And had Torres gotten that ball in his mitts, he might have had a.
Yeah,
He'd been looking at 6 right there.
just threw a fastball in the dirt in front of the catcher. Backing up and throwing off the back foot and almost getting it.
Well, another
Flipped
back foot
off.
throw.
Yeah.
That was dangerous.
I'm telling you right now,
Right.
you've got to tell your quarterbacks, don't
Step
do
into it.
Step
Yeah.
into the throw.
I tell
Or
you-
don't throw it at all. That was traffic.
Rocco Roy,
Yeah.
had he gotten his mitts on that one, he had a mile of green in front of him.
Yeah, and then Drew Redfern, who
Yeah,
was
but you
in
know what?
coverage, goes going the other way.
You know what? We've seen the speed already with Merrimack. Somebody from Merrimack would have caught up to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially
If it's
Doyle,
not-
number
Doyle,
7.
Exactly.
Looked like a track star.
Their speed is incredible.
It is. They've been preventing BG from
Yeah,
ripping off
exactly.
a length
Yep.
of the field run.
3rd and 10 from the 14.
Maverick Torres going to
He's got
throw it
him.
over the middle and is complete. Ripped to the turf and short of the first
Good
down.
defensive coverage
Yeah.
there. He couldn't break up the pass, but he's able to make the tackle.
Yeah,
But
Connor
a nice
Page.
catch.
Connor Page on the catch.
Also a good catch for Page to hold on to it, because he could have been knocked out.
High
And it's
percentage
down
pass,
at
but
the-
no run after the
down
catch.
at the 9, I believe. Yep. So he got 5 yards on it. So it's 4th and 5
Yeah.
from the 9.
Not
They
easy
call
here
it,
for Merrimack.
Call it 6. Short 5, long 5, or short
4th
6.
down, throwing it to the corner, and it is
Caught, dropped.
blocked and
Tried
knocked
to
down.
moss him.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Is that
Page
Caden Dine down
Page
there?
was wide open
Yeah.
in the near corner.
There it is
Had
he
again.
been looking that way.
We're watching that's the earlier play.
That's the earlier
Yeah.
play behind. So BG will now take over. We have a TV, everybody, in the press box that is one play behind. It's
Watching our
it's delayed.
And it looks like Harnum, the freshman QB's coming in.
video provided
Yep.
by Dylan Smith, their cameraman up top, doing an excellent job.
Yep, so now we have the second unit coming in a 41-8 game, which is a smart move when you don't have as much depth.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Rich, you remember the Tony Johnson days. I mean, the
Wow.
players would be lined up all the way down the field. I mean, the numbers were incredible.
That predates me, Tom.
Oh, it does?
I was a Marylander back then.
Oh, okay.
And here goes Harnum. Big hit.
And
High hit.
Stopped at the 15-yard line. That was Ryan Conley on the coverage of Caden Dine. He did a great job because Dine had that ball. As he brought it down, Conley ripped it right out of his hands. So,
Well, he's a
Good
terrific
coverage.
athlete.
Yeah.
His parents are buddies of mine. Joe works upstairs and during the home games.
no kidding.
Yep.
Yep.
Filming and
Yep.
good dude, fellow Hollis guy. But it's nice to see a first-year QB get some reps in
Yeah.
the third quarter.
BG's going to be getting some attention from around the league after this
think
display
so.
tonight. And
Ooh,
there's the
good
shotgun
handle.
snap and the handoff.
How about the reactions there,
Yeah.
the freshman quarterback?
Gavin Harnum,
Yeah.
freshman, in the game. He's coming over to the sideline to get a play call. He is in the game as the quarterback in the game where
This is great experience for them.
Yeah.
I would have waited maybe a little longer, but
till you get running
you
time.
get the fourth quarter. You're not going to get running time
Oh.
now,
Well,
unless this unit scores.
Oh, are you ruling that out because the freshman quarterback's in there?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you got
okay.
you don't just have the freshman quarterback. You've got other freshmen.
Oh, you
players.
do.
You've got
Yeah,
other
yeah.
JV players.
You do.
This
That's right.
This is a second unit. Out
Yeah,
there.
and Merrimack's probably doesn't really have the roster depth to do
Look
mass
at the numbers.
substitution,
Look
right?
at the look at
Yeah,
the look at the sideline.
I do. I
Well,
can see.
Jake Bowen, who is Nate Bowen's little brother, is
Yeah.
in now.
Yes, Jake Bowen. That's right.
Yeah.
And Coach Nalen said he runs like an upperclassman as well.
Yeah.
Probably ran a few routes in the backyard, catching
See.
from his brother.
I think I still see Bishop Kearns out there at the middle of the line, and I don't know if it's Dom Grande still on the snaps.
280-pound wrestler, Bishop Kearns. Wow.
Yes. Oh, he's mammoth.
Holding on to it. The
Nice
quarterback
run. Look
turns
at the
the
speed.
corner. He's almost off to the races, and he barrels his way just shy of the 45-yard line. Great run by Gavin Harnum, the freshman quarterback.
Boy.
He is excited.
And he delivered an
Yeah, he
an
did.
offensive blow
Yeah.
as Connor Page rotated over to knock him.
And this
And-
is because of the numbers. Merrimack's got a lot of first teamers out
Yeah.
there.
So it was a 22-yard gain for
I didn't think he'd turn the corner, but he showed some jets.
Harnum, yeah. Nearly broke it the whole way. So it's at the 42-yard line of BG, 1st and 10. Trying to make a believer out of Tom King that he can get to running time here in the third
Get
quarter.
us there, kid.
Up the middle, finds
Nice.
a seam.
Harnum with
Yep, that's
really
4
good
yards,
moves.
right?
Nice little jab step, and then he took off. He got to that second level in a hurry.
Make it 3. Gain of 3 for Harnum on the keeper. 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line.
Not a bad way to start
Yeah.
for BG in terms of their conference schedule with Merrimack and Keene.
Yeah.
To start, they don't have to dive into the heavy hitters.
Yeah, and then they
South and Bedford.
then they got Salem on the 27th and North on the 4th. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah,
Jackson
right.
Humphrey is the running back, sophomore running back. He gets the handoff. Jackson Humphrey off right tackle gets nothing. He gets stopped at the line of
And
scrimmage.
he inherited A.J. Holmes' number 27.
Oh, yeah.
But that running play that we see where the tight formation, that's A.J. Holmes' formation. That's what
Absolutely.
they got all those yards for last
They
year.
can only call it for number 27.
Yep. and
Maybe
the sad thing is he's not a football player. He's a baseball player. He'll play baseball at Merrimack. I believe he's at Merrimack College. So
One thing they're doing is
he's probably studying right now, Mike McDonough.
He is. He is.
Yeah, back to that.
Yeah.
So in the shotgun, Gavin Harnham, freshman quarterback, with a third and long here.
I remember Saturday nights in college when I went Burger King.
He's going to throw it. He pulls it down, and he's in traffic. Gets swallowed up.
Yep.
Loss on the play of about 2 yards. Going to turn into a sack for the BG. Actually tackling a running play at the end, but it's going to be 4th down and 8.
At least they're chewing clock, Tom King.
Yeah, we're going to get to the end of the quarter.
It's almost like it is run
Here we
time.
Well, as long as they keep running the football, and that's
Yeah.
the thing, but the thing is, there's no success running it except for that one play, and the clock doesn't stop to move the chains.
This
Ooh,
kick's
that's a
going to
good
go right
kick.
over. Let's see the bounce.
And it's going to go in the end zone.
Yeah, turns into
He's
a
lucky he
touchback.
did not
Right?
touch it. He
56
waved at it. He's lucky he didn't touch it. He would have had to pick it up.
You would have had to run it back.
And he
Yeah.
wouldn't have had any.
No, it wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, wouldn't have had anybody.
Hey, but
Yeah.
hey, how often
Yeah.
in high school you see a 56-yard punt?
That's it.
Ooh, yeah, right. The net's a little less when they take the touchback out of it, but
That's true.
you're right. That could have been something, though. They say, like Sam said, if he touches it, now you got a chance to tackle him in the end zone or on the 5-yard line. So 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I was surprised that Ryan Raudalanis didn't figure in the Sauhegan scoring.
I was surprised at that, too, when I got the
hope
text
he's
from
okay.
You got
Cole
the-
Brandt, 2 rushing touchdowns for Sauhegan. Quarterback Michael Fiengo, 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Kobe Moore, and according to the Telegraph, 1 to Chase Knuckles.
According to the text
Hey.
that's on my phone.
Chase Knuckles?
I know
Yes.
his good,
Yeah, there
good
was a-
football family right there.
There
The
are
Knuckles.
2 of them that wrestle. They're wrestling is their main sport.
Well, and Mike Fiengo is
I think one of them graduated. I think Chase is the only one left.
Okay.
Mike Fiengo is a heck of a quarterback, and his father, Chris, was
Yep.
Michael's McDonough's youth coach.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yep.
So
Knows his game.
Is there a wrestling move called the knuckle sandwich?
Not really. Not really. Sauhegan, no, they
Oh.
did a good job in D2 this year. They moved up from D3 after they dropped down for a couple of years.
There's a completed pass to Caden Dine. He tries to turn the corner. Apparently he's still in bounds as he makes his way past the 35. So a gain of at least 15 yards there for the Tomahawks as, again, quarterback and receiver in great chemistry between Maverick Torres and Caden Dine.
And, of course, he had to get out of bounds, so we weren't able to stop.
That's right.
We were able to keep the
25
clock
seconds
going.
remains in the
25
third
minutes,
quarter.
seconds
Yeah,
left.
they heard you, Tom.
No, they heard Collins say, "Oh, we're close to running time."
Uh-oh.
Deep shot.
Nope.
No shot.
No
and
shot.
that stops the clock at 19 seconds.
He's got
seconds.
plenty of arm, doesn't he?
Oh, yes.
I like this kid. I mean, the thing is you got him for another year. He's going to
Yeah.
be good next year as well. So this is Merrimack's got a lot to look forward to if they can,
Right.
get enough players through the system and have numbers. Numbers are down at a few schools, and you can tell. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard. You look at the scoreboard on any Friday night, and you see a blowout loss. The team that loses is a team that doesn't have very good numbers.
And BG, on the other hand, 72 came out?
Yep.
Wow.
Torres hands this ball off. A good seam for the runner up the middle, kind of a
That was Gorman again. He's a good runner.
draw play for the runner back Gorman, and gains a big chunk. 3rd down and
And that'll do it
5.
for the quarter, and
Yeah.
that'll be it. And they'll
3rd and
move,
4.
Yep, they'll just move a little bit, just reverse direction, and the end of 3 here at Stello Stadium, everybody, and the score remains the same, 41-8.
Saturday night football here at Stellos.
I tell you, I like saying it. They did such a classy job with this pediatric cancer awareness.
This broadcast is made possible by local Comcast television subscribers. Thank you for your support. But did you know that in addition to watching us on Channel 22, you can stream Nashua ETV on the go? Just download the Nashua Community Media TV app on your smartphone or tablet to catch the best of Nashua ETV wherever you are. But from wherever you're watching, we'd like to thank you for watching Nashua ETV. Back to the action as we start the 4th quarter. Merrimack still on the attack, trying to convert on 3rd down. A good tackle, though, by Logan Curran, tracking down the ball carrier. And it's going to be 4th and short. Ball at the just shy of the 45-yard line of Merrimack. They need to get to the 47. 2 yards and a football. John Collins along with Rich McDonough and Tom King bringing you the action on a beautiful Saturday night in September.
Gorgeous.
Dropping back, throwing over the middle, and it is incomplete. Going to the turf was Dine, a difficult catch. A little bit behind him, and it's going to be a turnover on downs, BG football.
Well, you already know you got an all-conference player there in Dine. He's going to definitely get those kinds of honors because he is a good receiver.
Yeah.
And a player who normally makes that catch. I think his feet kind of got out from under him.
I think so. There might be some dew on the turf.
He was coming back to the ball, and he skidded.
Yeah,
Good call.
yeah.
But still pretty good coverage there by Drew Redfern.
Yeah,
it was. I mean,
not wide
slightly
open.
underthrown.
Yep.
And here comes your artificial running time, Tom King.
Yeah, well, no,
As soon
it's
as
John
they-
Collins.
soon as they
it's
snap-
John
snap
Collins' artificial running
Okay.
time, which didn't really work at the end of the 4th quarter.
No, it didn't, did it?
No, it did not.
Handoff and stopped before the line of scrimmage.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
That is Jackson Humphrey getting another touch. Jackson's like, where's all that big blocking I saw the other guys get in the
Yeah, I
first
know,
3
exactly,
quarters?
right? Exactly. Yeah, the kids
those holes
the
I was
kids that are
seeing.
out there are a little smaller than the other ones were,
Yeah.
I think.
Right.
I think some of these
Although
64,
I think 2
65.
of the linemen are still out there.
Yeah, you
got,
keep a couple out
you get
there.
Tom
Grande.
Grande still
Yeah.
doing the snapping, which is
you
not
keep,
easy.
You keep a couple out
Yeah,
there, but you just hope nobody gets
Right.
hurt in this situation, which is why you pull a lot of your players
Yeah.
out.
Gavin Harnum, freshman quarterback, has the play call from the sideline. As he comes back out there, and he's a dangerous runner. We've seen it. He's able to break it if you let him.
Gets those hips square upfield, and he really showed those jets.
In the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Whistle before the
There
snap.
you go. Just what you wanted, a timeout.
Timeout. BG saw something they didn't like in the setup. And back over to the sideline we go.
Next Friday night, I believe, we will be here again for South Goffstown, I believe. Are we? Yes, we are. I look at Pete Johnson, who's down there. Pete's, no cookies tonight for any of us, so we're kind of stuck.
Tom, as the Telegraph subscriber, do I have to wait till tomorrow to find out your Patriots-Dolphins pick, or is that available?
Yes, you will. Well, you can wait till after midnight. You just
after
turn
midnight.
on, yeah.
Okay, that's how it
you'll
works.
be up.
I will.
Yeah, you're a late night
I'm a
TV
night
watcher.
owl.
Like, you're a night owl
Sure
like
am,
me.
yeah.
You can text me late at night. No, you can. I'm up.
Yeah, they
4
better win. By the way, as a Pats fan, they better win.
4 a.m. this morning.
They better beat the Fish. They look. I thank you for that pick, by the way. At the Dolphins at the with the Broncos or something. No, the Colts. You said they were a mess, and they were.
Yep.
Before the season
Oh,
started.
yeah, no, Dolphins are terrible.
Yeah.
But you know what? The thing is
and a big gain for BG. First down inside the 35. Good play.
Does it get in New England's head because they're down in Miami and they don't play well down there? But we'll see what happens.
Tell you, that was a nice catch by Jackson
was.
Humphrey. He was
And
underthrown, and he went right to his shoelaces.
He was back to it, scoops it up, and he was in a little bit of traffic, too.
Yeah. And moves the sticks. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I think that was Harnum's first pass of the night.
Yeah, how about a scoreless third quarter? Didn't see that coming. After what we saw in the first half.
Well, when you insert the second unit in halfway through, it's
two turnovers by BG though, deep in the red zone at the beginning.
We should be in running time right now.
Yeah.
So.
And the keeper by freshman quarterback Gavin Harnum.
So Schmidt and Bowen are doing laps in my mind right now. They got to be.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
I would start them and say, okay, 10 around the end zone. 10 around all the way around the perimeter of the field. If Park Rec has not finished the cleanup, then
wow,
you still
Coach
stay
King's tough.
Oh, I am.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Coach.
Yeah, military academy days.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Lieutenant Colonel to you. Lieutenant Colonel King to you.
Pulling rank.
Do not turn the ball over. That's the thing. Do not do it.
2nd and 7, and the quick pass and the quick wrap up by Tomahawks. The tackle for loss on the play.
Big time loss.
Good pursuit of the ball.
Yep. Loss of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
That was Cam Folds there, and they folded him.
Yes. No room to run after the catch. Let's see if young Mr. Gavin Harnum can come up with another.
A great experience for this kid, though,
sure.
Right? And he's a Manchester kid. Great experience for him. He's, got to, playing in front of a big crowd, playing at Stellos, the whole bit.
Listed at 5'10", 160.
Yep.
In the 9th grade. That's pretty good. And throws it, and he completes it. In the flat, right near the line to gain. They're going to say yard short, though.
Yeah, that was a little
Jake
Bowen. Yeah.
Another freshman on the reception. So it'll be 4th and 2, and they will go for it. I think this is beyond the kicking range of Nate Bowen, you think? His style in the extra points is just to get it over the bar.
I don't know about that.
Just to get it over the bar. He's not
I don't
trying
know about Bowen's got a good foot.
Yes? Okay.
He does.
I saw him win a game with about, I forget it was
you see him hit a 55-yarder in warm-ups,
30-some-odd yarder, 40-yarder against
wow, really?
Against Keene at Merrimack College.
Wow, okay.
Booted it and won a game.
Yeah.
Connor Lennon, his predecessor, had quite a range as well.
The flick and the first down conversion for BG.
I'll have to take a look at the story I wrote. It was 11 months ago. It was mid-October, and they had to play at Merrimack College because Stellos was closed.
Stellos, right, exactly.
And they had 2 home games to schedule.
Yeah.
One they scheduled at Hollis. The other one was at Merrimack College.
Was that Hudson Schmidt on the carry? 5?
He's in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be careful with Hudson
I
Schmidt.
tell you, we just talked about Connor Lennon.
Prone.
He and Cody Szymanski are on D1 rosters now.
For
Lennon's at Bryant and Szymanski's at Towson.
Oh, a quarterback option. He flips it
in football.
Yes.
Will
Not
Adams
lacrosse.
with it.
Football. So you have actual BG kids playing football, which has not happened in a long time. College football.
Yep. Cody he's number 81 on the Towson roster. They played Maryland today.
Wow.
And got whipped.
I wonder if he must have seen time. It was that far. It was that much of a
I wonder. I wasn't able to look at the stats.
So Szymanski's he's at Towson.
He's a Tiger.
And the other one?
Bryant.
And who is that?
That's Connor Lennon.
Connor Lennon, right. Okay, the kicker. Right.
Gavin Harnum under center. He flips
the
ball
goes,
back to
he's
Hudson
gonna
Schmidt, and Hudson Schmidt's got a touchdown.
And now we have running time.
They gave him a gift. They wanted him to make up for that fumble.
Now, does he get some distance off his laps for that touchdown?
Yeah, a little bit.
How many yards was that?
How many yards was that?
They took it off the board.
It was.
We'll see it in a
it was
second. Is
16,
that it?
I
At
think.
the 10?
No, 10.
10-yard run
10
for
yard
Schmidt.
line.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking at the wrong line.
Right. So they kind of put in the heavy hitters there to finally get that touchdown. You know?
I think Nayland wanted to get to running time.
Get to running,
I think so
exactly.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
It's tactical.
Exactly.
Yep.
So Hudson Schmidt gets him there with 6 points on the jaunt. Yeah, it's him. He gets some lead blocking, and Nate Bowen
Now, for
bangs
those
it through.
who don't know, running time in football is not as good as it sounds. Incomplete passes, the clock keeps going.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, it keeps going. But penalties, it stops. There's something else.
It's funny how sports writers call running time good.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Penalties, it stops. And scores,
Don't you see less football, Rich, when there's running time?
Penalties,
and
it
as
stops.
football fans,
And scores, it stops.
yes.
So, which is
Penalties,
really
it stops. And scores,
the best
it stops.
running
Right.
time. Best running time is hockey. They don't stop
Hockey.
for anything except an injury. That's it.
Except for injury.
Except for injury.
Yeah.
It is
people score a goal and the clock keeps going.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
It is frustrating, though, when you're second or third stringer and you get in running time because you get far less. You get way fewer reps.
That's what the next
Yeah.
year is for.
Exactly.
Okay, that's why everybody goes, oh, he wants a JV kid. We want to get him action. That's why he's on junior varsity. He'll play next year.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
that's what I always say. I mean,
Tom needs to get back to the
no,
newsroom.
I've
All right.
seen coaches have the ball at the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
3 minutes to go. They're up 30 points, and they
Call
throw the
time.
ball.
Oh, they throw it.
And I'm,
Yeah.
what do you do? Why you take a knee?
The run back from Merrimack to the 26-yard line.
Yep. And they do not stop the clock.
There
They
you go.
keep it going.
Let's
We
roll.
are at running time, which means I may have to run down the field soon.
Hey, so freshman Gavin Harnham at quarterback for his first touchdown drive of his high school career.
Feels
Congratulations
great.
to him. Yeah.
Feels great. I remember starting a couple games in lacrosse as a freshman, and it just feels great until you break your wrist.
He's going to say, well, I just had to hand it off to Hudson Schmidt, but he made some plays in that drive.
He sure did.
Yep. Quarterback option and whatnot. 48-8, BG full control of the game with running time of 5:17, 5:15 to go. And Merrimack back on offense. Who's in for quarterback for Merrimack? Is it
I
still
believe it's still Torres.
Torres?
Is it? Yes.
Yes.
Handing it off.
Hands off, and it goes nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play right in there by
the other-
Paveglio coming in.
The other thing with running time is they won't stop the clock on first downs. They don't to move the chains. They'll keep the clock moving. So.
So it's at the 26-yard line. BG 5-5 last season. Merrimack 3-5. There's a swing pass to Caden Dine. It's too far out in front of him, and it goes incomplete.
And I got to say, Brady Richardson is warming up on the BG sideline, sophomore quarterback. We'll see if he gets a chance with this running time, guys.
Looking ahead in the BG schedule, they'll be playing at Keene, as Tom mentioned, Rich mentioned, on the 19th, next Friday. Then there'll be another Saturday game here against Salem at 6 o'clock.
That's going to be a heck of a game.
That'll be one real big game.
Yeah, that'll be a big game. Then they got both of the Nashua teams in succession on October 4th.
Well, that's the good thing about the Nashua
October 10th.
teams. They don't have to play as many road games.
And they're
as
right
everybody
here.
else.
Yeah. There's a pass
You know?
completed over the middle for positive first down yardage.
It's my man Sam Demas again. Sam Demas
number
football
11.
rules.
Yep. And then that game, another big game at Bedford, Bishop Guertin at Bedford on October 17th. So,
huge. Circle it.
wow, they've got a lot of tough games coming up. The road trip to Keene, no guarantees, Tom said, and then Salem North, South, Bedford. Wow.
Tough stuff.
That's tough. Yeah.
Straight drop. Torres under pressure, gets
Got
flushed
holding.
out, outruns everybody toward the sideline, but not the trail chaser there. That's number 9. That is Jonah Feliciano that tracked him down.
There was a blatant holding call, holding
Yeah, they
downfield
just let it go.
on BG. Everybody missed it because all the action was up here.
Yeah.
Defensive holding.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who were they grabbing? Was it Shane Egan?
Couldn't tell.
His near side. So It is going to be 2nd down and 16 to go. After that great tackle by Feliciano, running time 2:40. Handoff, big opening. Left side, crashing, dropping it on the turf. It's scooped up by Merrimack beyond the line to gain.
There's Egan, great reactions.
Covers his own fumble, right?
Now,
did he get up? Was it his?
It was a teammate, I think.
It was a
Gorman. Okay.
And that is allowed in high school football, by the way. You forward a fumble by accident.
Yes. Oh, Scott dropped it on the turf.
First down.
Doesn't get any easier for Merrimack, John.
Yeah.
It's like they play North next week. Then they're 3 in a row on the road at Goffstown, at Keene, then at Dover. That's tough for the Tomahawks.
Yeah. Handoff to the right side and wrestled down
Actually,
after a 1-yard gain.
I think the Goffs, I mean, it's road, so that's what makes it tough. Those teams, those 3 teams are playable with Merrimack. Gentlemen, it's 1:47. I am going to pack up and move down to the field to do the post game.
Good job.
All right, TK.
We'll see you next week.
Yes. Sam Fayed on the tackle there for Bishop Guertin, making life difficult again for the offense of Merrimack that have been shut out here in the second half. Handoff, driven back at the line of scrimmage, met at the line of scrimmage, and driven down.
There was Vince Nayland, he starter, but he's a first-year player.
Okay.
Coach's son, he's still in the game. So, I mean, say, why's your starter in? No, he's a freshman, so get him lots of reps.
Time,
Lots of reps.
3rd and 9, shotgun. Torres looking left, throwing left, and overthrows his intended receiver. Is going to bring up 4th down and long, 4th and 9.
And we're under a minute now, John Collins.
Yep. Running time, maybe 1 play left, and it is a 4th down play. So I guess you just send everybody deep down the middle, right? You got to try to hit Caden Dine. Is he out there?
Just don't get anybody hurt.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, it's all.
Dine is at the bottom of the screen. You just got to just heave it up to him on a fly route here. That's Egan rather. He's just going to run it.
Torres,
22 seconds.
Yeah, he's making a play.
Gets out of bounds. They get 19 seconds to get a playoff here. It depends on when the officials set it up. Gotta go.
That'll do it, John, huh?
10
BG
seconds.
is looking the part, aren't they?
They're going to get a playoff here. 5 seconds. Throw it into the end zone. 1 second. No, they're going to call it. Game over. That is your final score. It is Bishop Guertin 48 and Merrimack 8. Just 7 points were scored in that second half.
But they had approaching 600 yards of offense, did the Cardinals. That is
massive.
That is a great home opener.
It sure is.
Yeah.
It's a statement game for the Cardinals. Glad to do it with you, Rich McDonough.
Always fun, John Collins. Love it.
Thank you, Tom King, as well. My executive producer, Pete Johnson, alongside. Dylan Smith upstairs. Thanks to our Merrimack viewers. Merrimack TV joining us on Project Blackout Night. Check it out online. Project Blackout, a worthy cause to bring attention to the plague of pediatric cancer. According to the CDC, New England has the highest pediatric cancer rates in the United States, with New Hampshire being the highest of all, unfortunately. Yes. Thank you for watching Nashua ETV, and good night from Stellos Stadium, everybody. What a tremendous shot that was.